Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us today. Such a special day. So we've got an incredible show for the next 3 big hours, of course, as we celebrate jewelry as we always do. But I really want to tell you about a few items that we have to kick us off that are going to be so special and really just brand new and exciting for us today, in addition to some really incredible wheels and some very important markdowns on some high-end museum pieces that we have for you as well. We have a really special yellow diamond pendant that I'm excited about. We also have emeralds on the way, and also our favorite turquoise pendant, well, necklace, is returning. But then I've got some exciting news on a new turquoise necklace that has been, I don't know, about 2.5 years in the making. So that's coming up. We'll actually tell you a little bit about that. It's coming up in the next couple of days, but I want to give you a little heads up on it. Plus, we have Blue Wing Block D, amazing earrings. We've got some really incredible values on diamonds that if you're looking for diamonds like classics, like bangles, double rows, things like that, we've got you covered here tonight. And of course, requests are welcome. So if there's anything you might be looking for, something you are looking to get for a special occasion, you want a big markdown, we've got, I'll tell you, our biggest pink diamond is here, which hasn't come out to play in quite some time. It has been really, again, a lot of times when we get this close to June, we're talking about a last opportunity on some items before the big, Las Vegas JCK show, really the biggest domestic jewelry show that is really jewelry centric, not as much as gems, but jewelry finished pieces. So we're actually bringing out some of our major pieces as kind of a last hurrah before they head out to the big trade show, which is a wholesale show, but where our values are something that really don't stick around. So there are going to be some very special pieces. We have a big yellow diamond. We have the incredible pink diamond. The pink diamond is a 109 GIA certified. So that's got a brand new markdown because we'd love to give you, for those of you that are waiting on those bigger pieces, we'd love to give you one last opportunity. Not to mention I have our largest yellow diamond here, which is a 352, which is also GIA certified. So those are some of the key pieces that are getting their last chance with a full-on spotlight here on the air before they head out. And again, if we do this right with pricing, they may never make the trip out to the desert. So really excited to bring you some of our brand new, some of our incredible ultimate pieces here for collectors. We also have some really affordable big buys that are going to be just great pieces that are marked down to make sure they're affordable for everybody. So that's what's on tap tonight, as well as top of the hours and big wheels and all of that. Before we get started, I do want to say a very special belated birthday shout out to Miss Sharon D. Sharon, I know it was your birthday on Monday. Your sweet, lovely daughter was kind enough to reach out to me, and she said, I would love a birthday shout out from my mom. I told her, oh man, I'm not in the air on Monday, but she loves the show. She's a big fan. So Sharon, I hope you had a wonderful birthday on Monday, and hopefully if you're doing it right, you'll just keep on celebrating right on through the week and maybe the month, right? So happy birthday again, and hope you had a lovely day. And also special shout out to Paula. Hi Paula, and she's watching and ready to go. Speaking of Vegas, she's like, I'm there. I'm ready for the big values. And, once you discover TVON, you don't need to really look anywhere else. And I love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping from home, but also the best values on the best quality. So it's really everything a shopping experience could be. And we're going to get started with something fabulous on this Wednesday. Take a look at this. This is a really special way to get that very pretty color of pink. Is it purple? Is it, a little bit of a mix there of some great colors we love in a pair of earrings. Not always going to see something like this every day. Let me actually go ahead and I was busy. We're welcoming a new operator here tonight. So was busy just again getting kind of guiding the welcome wagon. So here we go with just how to focus the camera real quick for you. So here's what we have. 3514 is a one of a kind. Now there will be quite a few one of a kinds here today on this show. So that's always something. I mean, it's kind of like that's standard procedure these days. We got a lot of one onlys for you. So if there's something you love, feel free to dial in early so you don't miss out, because we know we're going to have the big values, and this is going to be white gold only as they are, but they're beautiful. Now we go over to Pakistani spinel here, which is where not too far from where the cashmere sapphires hail from. So very similar locale, but we're bringing you 241 of Pakistan pink spinels here, and there are a lot of big values. There she is. Auntie, are you in charge of, is there really anything? You're working with like a Broadway caliber star, right? just so you know. So hi, Harmony, nice to see you. Welcome. Going to be joining us here on some of the weekdays, loving that. So if you're lucky enough to talk to Harmony tonight, yeah, you also find out where she's performing. So anyway, here we go. This is going to be our 241 Plum Spinel mix, and that is the right term, right? There's this beautiful pink purple mix here, really just, yeah, maybe just, had to match the outfit here. I'm just saying. Tends to be more common than not, right? 241 in the spinels with your pear shapes and match, but you also have 12 points in diamonds in a lever back. So just a special earring all the way around, a little bit of drop. Hi, Virginia. How are you? I thought it was Minnie Mouse here in the studio. You look very festive. I love that. What's that? I must have, Disney on the brain. It's been, a lot of years since I've been there. And it's, it is the happiest place on earth, right? So now that you're here, this is now officially the happiest place on earth, right? So very good. I know, it is very reminiscent, right? All we need to do is get you some ears. And a skirt, and what else? Yeah, you could be. Perfect. Oh gosh, don't even make me look when Halloween falls this year, okay? Just please be on a Tuesday. I'm not a big fan. I'm not, it's not my favorite thing in the world. Anyway, here we go. Let's talk about spinels, but I try to be a good sport about it. Anyway, let's talk about this one. A really fabulous pair of earrings. We're going to blow them out here for you. One pair only. They're rare stones, and we usually talk about, again, the great saturation of color you have with the pinks and the purples, but it's also, again, great durability, a little more rare, very similar to sapphires, but a little bit more rare on the gemstone rarity scale, and a great looking color. I just like that they're versatile. Considering this is an earring, I want you to have something you're going to wear all the time and live in, and I think this color tends to go with a lot of what you would have. You can see there a little, yeah, there they are, 1.25 inches is exact. So must have measured the last time they were. I don't remember these being on though. If it's been here, it might have been a while ago, right? And then they've got that diamond shape of pave that is so well done there. So you really this kind of fine, just design element, but it doesn't take it to this era where it's like too dressy or too over the top. It's just a really great wearable style, but still giving you a little bit of length, which is awfully nice. And maybe that's, I don't know, summertime, right? When I think kind of the clothing necklines usually come down a bit. I think it's nice to have a little bit larger earring presence. Like, I don't know what it is, but like with a, with bigger kind of chunkier turtlenecks and cow necks when it's really cold outside, maybe you're going to be, in the studs and whatnot, but it's really nice to have this drop earring for you, which you can see there from a distance away. So you get an idea of what that color is all about. And just that really kind of morphs to the colors you're wearing, and really, really beautiful to wear as far as, again, a great color against nearby the facial features. So let's go back to our wheel and let's get you a great value on these before we go into the $19.99 price tag. That just always makes sense. But getting this show started off here, and when we have our little, Tuesday night off, it's nice to crave a little extra value with our jewelry, right? So here we go. Instead of even $9.99, we'll make this a one pair that is going to fly. And then get ready, because we got a lot of specialty items here tonight. It is a Wednesday to behold. It is what's new. We got big values. It's everything. Let's even go a little lower than $9.99 just to make sure this great pair of earrings can get out the door. And remember that spinel also was a newer add to the birthstone list, which is not something that gets amended a lot. So it's really kind of exciting to know that that's actually an August birthstone now with peridot. So for my ladies out there who always say, not sure I love peridot, well, you can now choose from an array of spinel colors as well and still have your birthstone represented. Let's make it easy here right now. We'll make it $888 for the pair. They're only in the white gold. That is it. And then we've got, just in this first couple of minutes, we've got color change diaspore. We've got a really, really special, I'll tell you, the Pat Barasha that has been discounted is the best one we have, with an incredible diamond weight and mounting as well. We'll give this 30 seconds, then we'll move. 30 seconds, or if they go, we have a hot pink sapphire, actually, which is that true hot pink. And then we also have a really affordable emerald. Really, really, really good. We've had a lot of requests for emeralds, bigger size, smaller price tag, which usually in the emerald world is impossible. But we are not believing in that word. That word we shouldn't even use. No, we make everything possible. So we'll bring you a great looking emerald out of Colombia with an amazing color and all the clarity you desire. So that's our great looking pair of spinels, and enjoying that. And of course, I hope you do. And if you do, they're certainly affordable enough there. Also, oh, hi, G. Oh, really? Oh, it would. But that's so cute. Oh, well, thank you so much. And I love that. I love that. And hopefully, did you get your big piece yet, G, your tansy? I don't know if she's even still on the road or at home, but I know I was so excited. She is now the rightful owner of one of my favorite all-time pieces. So yay for that. And I know I've got her searching for sartorial shopping is what she's been doing too. But just as long as, G, you don't cheat on me with, you know, don't cheat on the jewelry with the clothes now, okay? Just make room for both, right? So here we go. Let's get to our emerald. That's great. So we've got a really special emerald coming up. Just mentioned this, talking about a really good color, but a really amazing clarity. And this is what is so tough to do because the request comes in a lot. Well, you guys make miracles happen with jewelry pricing. So how about this? Maybe the biggest challenge we get is requests for emeralds, large sizes, impressive clarity, Colombian origin, but you also want big time value, right? And that's tougher to do with emeralds. Emeralds don't come in a lot of big sizes. When you actually achieve that 1 carat size, remembering of course that emeralds usually do look bigger than they weigh. So sometimes you can get away with like an 80 pointer or a 75 pointer, even if you want a bigger stone. But what oftentimes happens is we know that being chromium rich as they are, part of that color we love is thanks to that chromium content, but that itself limits the size you're gonna get in emeralds. And then when an emerald does get a big size because of all that, you get an elevated price tag. So it really becomes difficult to get everything you want in an emerald, but that's where we're actually going to bring this one to a level that you will just simply not believe. That's how we're doing this. It's just a little early bird special, if you will, a little top of the show deal where it's this month's birthstone for the next, few days that we have left of this month, right? So just about a week or so left. So here's where you can get a really, really amazing stone, really exceptional clarity, and then you get all the diamonds that are set within it. So it's a really wearable style because it's tempting with an emerald, especially in a 1 carat plus size, to go over the top with diamonds. We did not do that here. We just kind of kept it more simple so that it is everyday wearable, because I think it's very, we see it all the time. It's like, oh, throw in a carat and a half in diamonds. But then a lot of you might be saying, I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to wear every single day. So hopefully this design really helps with that. Take a look at it. We've got one only here. So quick value on white or yellow gold. It's item number 6608. And this is fabulous. It really is. And it's just, it's a really beautiful stone. It's also elongated. So it's not just the typical emerald cut that's going to be, sometimes they can be more square. Sometimes they're just a more traditional emerald cut. But this has got that a little elongation, which actually really then makes it look even larger. And how about this for a piece with 13 points in diamonds? Look at that glow. So when you actually see it directly up to the camera, that's when you get the idea of, okay, now I get why everyone's talking about emeralds. But remember how tough it is to get a superstar, a high clarity, a beautiful color, all of that. This one is going to fly. 13 points in what are, boy, oh boy, those are really good looking diamonds there, aren't they? So you've got the diamond set into the band. You've got that mirror finish, which you can do in the white gold as well. We're just not even recommending the rose here, so we're saying white or yellow only on this one, because those are going to be your best bets with an emerald. But then look at this finishing on the inside as well. Solid all the way through, with the exception of, that is the TVON logo. I mean, right? Look at that. So you see right down here, right? Like right over here, that's our little logo, right? So you can see how that's kind of embossed into the ring. So just a nice little nod instead. Now there's still a stamp and all that, but it's kind of a nice little, I think, addition there. And, really kind of that nod to what big designers do as well. So, and that's just there for you to see. But what's really important is to see it on the hand. So you can really watch it glow and gleam from a distance away. And keep in mind, we're going to size it for you. We're going to get it in the gold color of your choice, white or yellow, but we're also going to make this extremely, extremely, extremely affordable. And that is something you don't achieve. And now a lot of you know really well, like, extremely affordable for that ring's going to be like $29.99. Yeah, exactly. That's what it should be. Watch what we're going to do instead, something vastly different for you. And again, look at how that's glowing. It's almost like there's a stone within the stone, because you're seeing these beautiful sheets of color. And that's, again, a lot of big attributes of that great emerald cutting that is going to show it off so well. Take another look at it up close and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not even $29. This is not even $19.99. This has been the #1 request this month, has been for, give me the big stone, give me an affordable price. I want a big stone, small price. This is where it brings it all to you. And yet it's not even going to be 19. It's not even going to be 18, not even anywhere close to that. All you have to do is dial white or yellow in your size, shipped to your door, all that for free, so you can experience not just an emerald, not just a whatever, not a Zambian, which is really common right now. We're seeing a lot of Zambians really infiltrate the industry, and that's, it's all right, but it's not going to compare to the world's best, which is out of Colombia. We're not even asking for 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, or 13. It's not even 12, and this is for a 105. Just that threshold when you get up to a carat, that's really impressive and really important and not typical. And there's the glow, which is so close to perfect, and that is never a word we ever use with a natural stone, because even if a stone looks clean from a microscopic level, there's going to be some inclusion in most stones, right? But this is not even 12 or 11 or 10.99. Huge value, lots of gold, so it's going to deliver that gold weight, a proper platform for a beautiful stone. And if you are celebrating a birthstone this month, then happy birthday, like if this is your birth month. But if you're not, this is one of the big three. Everybody's got to have a good emerald, but I think what keeps so many of us from a good one is there aren't a lot of good ones out there. And when they are, they're so pricey. Let's make this $999 to the very first caller. Such an amazing value. And yet that is for the gold, the bigger diamonds, the big stone, which is a carat 05 and looks bigger. That's the key. So remember that. I know a carat, it's always nice to reach that mark in an emerald, but to get a stone that looks so much greater than that is really, really important. And you're getting all of that right here for $999. So I would highly recommend dialing in early, because you know that one's going to fly. And when we know who's got it, we'll let you know, and we will be moving on shortly here, because we've got a lot to show you. From big earrings that are, oh my gosh, we have these amazing tourmalines. We've got the biggest yellow diamond here, which is our 352. We love that. It's certified as well, and it's stunning, and it's in an emerald cut, because sometimes diamonds don't always, when they're even 2 carats or not, they don't always look that big, right? So I love that we got a 3.5, because that one for sure looks colossal. So you're going to love that. I know a lot of people have been asking me for the bigger yellows, seeing again what we do on the price tags. We've got amazing wheels coming up. We've got tanzanite. We've got, oh, alexandrite. Yeah, are you ready to see alexandrite earrings? I can't believe we have them. So a lot to get to, but $999. Let's give it a 30-second clock. Tony, we'll see who's got this one. Thank you. All right, so let's keep on rolling here. We got a lot to show. So much jewelry, so little time, which is usually the case around here, right? With our 3 hours that just flies by. We want to make sure that we've got everybody accommodated, and do get requests in as well. If there's anything you're looking for, we're always happy to help you out with that. So here we are, $999. That's going to be it. Get the white or the yellow. We still have those earrings available, I believe, those beautiful spinel drops. If you wanted to grab that one-of-a-kind pair of spinels. And then don't forget, we're going to preview something coming up this weekend that I know, I don't even know if you guys remember it really. It was something I wore, one of my own pieces that I wore a long time ago, and everybody went crazy for it. So we said we'd make it. It turned out to be a whole lot more complicated than we thought, so we are very limited on what we have. But that's going to be a really special idea. So I really want to show you this, though. There is a gorgeous color change diaspore here. And then we also have a copper-bearing Paraiba. I'm going to give you a little bit of a flash on just so you're ready, because this one is going to be one of those where I'm going to rely on you guys to call first before I even show it, because it's just that good, and it's just that bright, and it's just that rare. Look at that. That's copper bearing. That is a copper bearing tourmaline in the rare bigger mounting with what I always call the angel wings. It looks like puffy hearts that almost look like wings of pave. Loving that one. So that's going to be coming up as well. And you might want to just call in early if you're waiting for that one. So let me know who's got this one at $999. Such a special piece there. And then we're going to get to our diaspore. We're going to go from a beautiful big collector stone, which is emerald, which is a big name, to a really, I would say, more elusive stone that you don't always see a lot of everywhere, because it's just that rare. And yet what looks like a champagne diamond, or a beautiful, beautiful, like it really does, right? It looks mostly like a champagne diamond, especially in the round. This is a tricky one to get, 5845, and we're so proud to bring it to you. It's a real quick new item here, Tony. I think the emerald's gone, but check with your operators on that one. Here's 5845. This is the color changing diaspore. And that is a couple things that make this rare, and it really is kind of every aspect of it make it rare. They all work together. It's like a big kind of all-star lineup of rarity all in one stone, where you get, first of all, it's one source. The mine is closed. It's also a color-changing, phenomenal stone, so we got that going on for it. You've got a beautiful round cut here, a great clarity, because they don't always exhibit great clarity. That is something that's special and different and more unique about these diaspores. And you've got this amazing mounting, which, if you've never worn this mounting, it is so comfortable, yet so complete with gold. It's one of those larger gold weights that we really don't see as much in the world of fine jewelry anymore, but it gives you diamonds lining the top, lining the bottom, all the way around the stone as well to frame it perfectly. And we're going to take a look at it. It's just a stunning, stunning ring. And I would love to see it in the yellow or the white, because there's a couple of things to remember. Changing colors, it does. It's very tonal right now in the yellow, right? But if you wanted to go white gold, you get the natural contrast with the stone, which look at how it lights up. And then you can go rose gold, because when this does change color based on your lighting, so when your light ambient changes and you go to incandescent light, it's going to go to a pinky stone. So it looks beautiful in rose gold as well. So there's a lot to love about this one stone, and especially the built-in rarity that it always has, because not a lot of people will ever own this stone. It is, again, the mine's been closed forever. There's one family that controls all of it. So even tanzanite, there's one country controlling it, but that's not one family, right? So there's kind of like this. And again, control is sometimes that is really a huge driving force in keeping and maintaining and then increasing the value. And what their mission really is, primarily the last several years, is to just get everyone to know it, because it's that unusual. But I wouldn't be surprised if 10, 20 years from now, it's a lot like tanzanite, where it becomes a well-known stone. Tanzanite wasn't always really well-known. It's become that way over time and over, again, exposure and education and all this, right? So people now know it and they fell in love with it. Well, I think there's even more to fall in love with here when you're talking about a rarity like this is. And it's just amazing, isn't it? And yet again, yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. I'm going to polish it up here while I try it on for you as well. And you will see this is a beautiful kind of a fanned out design in a gorgeous mounting here. I mean, you can see the diaspore itself is flashing on point with the diamonds, isn't it? It's a stunning piece, but it also then tapers in the back. So it's really comfortable and it's really wearable, and it's, you know, not heavy to the point where it's uncomfortable, right? Because I say that all the time with like signet rings. It's like, well, you don't want it to be like the big look, but you don't want it to have any discomfort when you wear it. You want it to be really wearable, and therefore you're wearing it a lot, enjoying it to the max. And that's what this is about. So 90-point stone, 43 points in diamonds, again, top, bottom, and then the halo, but this is all one ring. So when you put it on, it just glides right on the hand, and it feels almost like this gorgeous fanned out corset design of a ring. It's really something special, and it is unbelievably priced, because this is a rarity that's getting very, very high price tags right now in wholesale. Retailers don't have a lot of it yet, but you know, if that is ever something they can do, they would love to have it. It's just a really more limited stone with the mining already done, right? Because tanzanite was discovered in the late 60s, it's still being mined. So it's had a little, nice run to it, right? This is it's not as much of it to go around. So there's never going to be as much numerically out there in the world. That's what makes it rare. Color change, one source, rarity because of just the quantity or lack thereof. And you got a great value here, which is supposed to be, $2,199, coming way down. Get any gold you want. We're sizing it for you, and it just fits like a dream. It really does. It's a beautiful way to get substantial gold weight without having anything that's too out of the ordinary or too dressy or too overdone. And yet it's not even going to be $2,000. I mean, this is really a stone that's going up in a very, very big way and quickly. And we're just here to blow it out. It's only going to be one. Let's get it out the door right now. We'll make it $999 as well, just so you can take advantage of a huge value on one of the rarest stones. And we've been limited. There was a time when we'd have maybe 1 or 2 per show. Those days, as you know, if you watch the show frequently, are over. So it is time to get in on your diaspore and witness the beauty of the color change and the rarity and the sparkle that it gives you. I always say that when you first look at it, it kind of reminds us a little bit of like a champagne diamond. There's a great amount of brilliance when you have a clean stone that is naturally occurring in that stone, which is really giving it so much lovely look. So that's $999. We'll give that one 30 seconds, and then we've got, I'm just going to bring it out, that big Paraiba in that wider design that we have that I flashed for you. That's on the way. And you make sure, definitely call us on this one, because that is too important to be here. It's a really special piece, and yet $999 only, so a huge value to get even that much gold. And every diamond throughout, they're bigger individual stones there throughout. You've got that band going right down the center. You can see how even from the side, it's almost acting as a bridge, but instead of diamonds running underneath, it's just this beautiful layer or frill of gold, right? It just looks like a ruffle of gold that's lining the underside. It's all going to be, you can see how it's anchored with the halo. So again, it's not like a free moving piece or anything like that, even though it kind of looks like you added a ring guard. So $999 on that one, huge value there. I love it in the white gold. So I would say if you can't decide, maybe you want to think about the white gold, give it that nice contrast that provides with this color or the color it changes to. All right, next up, here we go. Look at this. I gave you a little heads up on it. Such a specialty piece, and I know how we all lose it over, anything heart shape related, right? Well, this is a very, very rare. It's a pear shape that looks like a heart, and you know why? The wonderful thought here is to have that outer section of diamonds kind of cinch in near where the cleft would be. So it is a pear shape, but when you look at it, not only are the internal facets really giving it that heart-shaped look, but the way that it adjoins with the designer style here is that perfect point that's created. So the diamonds kind of meet right where the cleft would be. So the illusion it creates to the eye is that it is a heart shape when it's a pear shape. Basically, it's a heart shape without the cleft is what it is. So it's super bright. It's super clean. It's one of the most magical colors because it's a blue and a green, but it's got a different saturation level than most do. So you're getting like this really beautiful, bright, spearminty tone, and it is fabulous. But it's also a wide band. So here we go with that big gold weight yet again. And then diamonds, either section. I don't know about you. I think we all kind of see something different within designs. I think designs, just like art, are really interpreted or open for interpretation just depending on what you see. But on this one, I don't think it really is hard to look past this kind of like angel wing moment that's going on with that beautiful, if you look closely, the diamond weights are constructed so it's pave, but it's actually in like an extended heart shape. Take a look and see we'll see if you see it, right? Where you see almost like this heart shape right here. See that? With like a little more stretched heart-shaped design, and then same with this side as well. So item number here is 6262, and that is a fabulous idea. Look at that color. Just remarkable, isn't it? And you see how it's like it's a blue-green body color with more like an 80-20 green to blue, but you see that it's got these bright flashes of like an intense blue. That's a 48 point. Copper-bearing Paraiba, so we know copper-bearing tourmaline is Paraiba, right? If it's in the blues or the greens or the blue-greens or the purples, right? So this is copper-bearing, but it's also Paraiba because it's in that colorway. It also has 51 points in diamonds, though. So that's also happening on top of this wider band. It is so stunning. There's only one, obviously, because of that stone, but also the really beautiful way this is set. So just a thoughtful way to design a piece like this, really taking into account, I mean, truly custom, right? With that thought behind the stone and really emphasizing that unique cut that it has. I'm going to show it here on the handle, though it looks really pretty small here. So let me try it on. It's a wider band, so I would recommend also going up a half a size because it's pretty wide all the way around, and there you can see it without a little bit of the glare there. I know it picks up a lot of glare because there's a lot of surface area in this gold, but you see how magnificent that stone is. It's a wider style, probably not for your pinky ring traditionally. I would recommend it for, you know, the ring, the index, the middle finger, something like that. But what we'll do is this, and it's got a little bit of two-tone element, just the yellow gold for the prongs, because there's something about that little more green that just looks richer, just with that little yellow gold background behind it. One only here, huge value coming up, especially when you look at how much gold it was $37.99, and I'll tell you, that is it's a shocking price. That's low for a stone like this, for a color like this, for a gold weight like this has, with the diamonds layered on top of that. It's really stunning, but it's not going to be anywhere near $37.99. We're taking a lot lower for you. It's not even $3,000 or $29,000. It's not even $19.99. This is how we just really move through one-of-a-kinds as quickly as we possibly can. This is how it's done. This is how we do it. This is how we bring it on home. So take a look at it. It's not even $19, $18, or $17.99. Just a huge value here for one caller. Make it $17.77. Everything's got to go today. So when you see something you love, you dial in early. You make sure you're on the phone lines, and we're going to give you the values. I can just, guarantee you that. Every single item is going to be that huge value for you, no matter what it is, no matter if it's brand new, no matter if it's been here, no matter if it's a classic coming back. It's going to be a great, great value because, my goodness, we are getting you going with some huge sale event pricing. And that is an extremely special piece right there. When you talk about really cool, rare stones, Paraiba, yes, indeed, it's got that copper bearing material we love, and yet it's so clean and bright. So that's really, it's a stunner. And it's only $17.77, so let's see who's got that one with all the diamonds. Over a half carat in that beautiful kind of heart-shaped elongated design you have as well. That should go at $17.77. And then we have some earrings actually that would go well nicely with it, actually similar color here without being copper bearing. So we've got that coming up for you. Big time opal. How about this? Just a flash of our big yellow diamond, the certified yellow diamond. Not only is it our largest by far, it's the most desired cut in diamonds because it takes a special quality, and it also has a GIA cert. So we'll flash that for you. Incredible. We've got the museum. I mean, it's like the museum coming out to play here before one of the biggest jewelry weeks of the year, and that's what we're talking about. So when you talk about, big yellow diamonds, we do 1 carats all the time. We've even had quite a few 2 carats, right? But it's not every day you see a 350 2. As a matter of fact, we've only had a couple in our history that have ever been this size. That 3-carat mark is special, and this one has a cert. That's what really is rare too, is that yes, the size, but usually our yellow diamonds, 90% of the time or so, they're not certified to keep the cost down. How about just a big old discount on something that's really, really special that is? And that's going to be $795 is the number actually. It's a 352, and this is that stunning emerald cut. And here's the other great thing. It's a VS quality, which that kind of goes, you know, hand in hand with an emerald cut, but I just want to pop this in. So just as a little, you know, this is one of my, you know, ready to go out to the, you know, big, the big show in the desert here in the next week or two. But there it is, VS2 stone. Look at that. I mean, how about that diagram for inclusions, right? Look at that. Is there really much of anything? And what you have is so teeny tiny little pinpoints that would be representative of your inclusions. So that's why VS2 in quality 352. Look at that emerald cut. So just something to keep in mind. No fluorescence, which is really important, and all the rest excellent. Yes. Hi, Mary. Mary from where? Oh, in Louisiana? Awesome. Mary, thank you so much. Thank you for shopping. Appreciate that. Okay, so just had to pop this in. Oh, yeah, 18-karat solid gold as well. Two-tone there. So just the yellow gold setting for the yellow diamond. The rest is all the white diamond weight. Something to consider. 142 is your white diamond weight. How about that? And the reason I'm bringing it out, guys, is because, like I said at the top of the show, if you weren't here, when we are approaching the moment when these pieces go out to be on display, to literally an international audience that are gathered in one place for a few days in one of the most lavish, glamorous cities in the world to do one thing, and that is to shop for jewelry. And this is not an open, I'm not talking about like you and I would shop. I'm talking about to the trade only. So they're there for a value. You got to be a reseller to get in. You need credentials, like, you know, lots of them to even get in. It's by invite only, the whole thing, right? You can't just walk in. The reason this is coming out is because these are the pieces that you go to JCK looking for. These are the pieces, and I'm not talking about you or me necessarily as much as the international audience that is looking for the best of the best. And that is usually to buy to resell. And yet, what they would buy it for on a wholesale level at a trade show is far greater than what I'm going to offer it to all of you, because you're our TVON family. You are the priority. You are why we do this. And one of our big mantras here is to bring you, yes, exquisite values on everything, and yes, something for everybody, and yes, new designs every day. But one of the other really big things that has been our real pride and joy over the last several years is to bring you the most incredible values on things that should never be priced this way. And this is one of them. Because the price tag on this 352 is, I've never seen it before. And I've been doing this now for almost 21 years, giving you great values that have to be good for them to be on the air. It started, and anybody who remembers this ring, last time it was on the air, this has been locked in a vault for literally over a year. We have not even had it out here on the air. It was $125,000. $125,479 actually, to be exact. $125,479. This is out here tonight because it is a big markdown, to the point where we want somebody here, one of our collectors, one of our resellers, one of our just lovely shoppers who's wanted a bigger stone. We want you to have the opportunity, because I don't know, I feel this way personally, especially when, you know, this is more than just, this is a little different than just like a jewelry shopping experience like you would have anywhere else. I mean, you're our viewers, and we're interactive to the point where a lot of us have been shopping together for 2 decades. And so these are the pieces that if you're looking for something like this, I want to give you the value. I'd much rather see one of our family members have it than having to go out to a wholesale, and yes, they would pay more all day long because they know a value, but they're just going to turn around and resell it or auction it. I'd much rather have one of our collectors, whether you're an investor, whether you're a collector, whether you're just looking for a big diamond. Take a look at this, because the price tag is nowhere near 125 anymore. Yes? Flash it again? Sure. I'm sorry, on the hand again? Sure, absolutely. So why this is here is because it's not even going to be the $59,999. That was our lowest in bright red. And it has the cert. And that's what I find. I had a I had a 250 the other day loose, last Thursday actually, that was here. And I'll tell you what, this is another carat bigger. It's got the cert. It's got a carat 42 in diamonds, and it's 18 karat solid gold. And I can't get over where this has gone. Look at the inside. There's the finishing on the interior as well. Yes? Yes, yes, my amethyst, yes. It's actually, they're not pave. They're all different sizes and shapes, but they're set in black rhodium, which is why they look so kind of consistent and seamless. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. So, okay, you're waiting, aren't you? Okay, let me go grab that emerald real quick. I think it's already gone, but let me check, put it on the hand again for you. And then we'll show that real quick since they're waiting, since, yeah, we're going to be taking this $59,999 lower. Here's the emerald yet again, so you can see that. I think this one's gone, but I know just, you know, some people miss the viewpoint on the hand here. This yellow diamond is something special here. GIA certified and everything. We're going to go back to it in just a moment. Just wanted to give that a little refresher there, a little recap, so you can see how it doesn't sit too high off the hand as far as the dome is concerned, but then the emerald sits on top of that. Diamonds are set into the band itself, so they are burnished. Let's take another look at this yellow diamond though. The emerald cut, I'm going to try this one on. It is as is, which means two-tone gold and 18K. Here's what we're going to do is put this on the hand, and yeah, it's going a long, long way from $59,999. Look at that. And I said it earlier, sometimes a yellow diamond, even big stones like 1 carat, 2 carats, and 3 carats don't always look that big. This, oh, stop. I mean, I'm not even trying to do this, and look at the kind of I mean, this is gleam for you. And if you think a yellow diamond can't have brilliance like fire and scintillation, this does. This is why I love emerald cut stones. Do you see how that yellow diamond suddenly looks orange, purple? It looks like orange on one side and purple on the other. And then it looks like blue, and then it goes yellow, and then it goes red, and then that's what it does, because an emerald cut is still giving you the brilliance, giving you the beauty. It's nowhere near $50,000. This has the cert to go with it. One more time here up close. I mean, there's a reason it's coming out 30 minutes into a show. This will go to an investor, a collector. I mean, how many people right now are investing into the top quality diamonds and just gold? That's what they're doing. You get it all with this one. Again, the GIA cert gives you a 352. I mean, that's our largest stone a year. It's pretty incredible. It's a VS2. You know how difficult that is to get up to a size like this, which is our largest in the house, and to still have it be VS in an emerald cut? That's your information. This isn't even an inscribed stone. So GIA inscription means that cert number is going to be inscribed on the inside of your stone so that they're always together. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not even $50,000, $40,000, $30,000. This is the largest we have. And every single time a diamond goes up even a point, like if it were a 349 to a 350 to a 351, that is all making a difference. But when you have compounded by the fact it's VS, it's certified, it's natural fancy yellow, and it's not even $20,000, that's crazy. So this is what I want to just make sure you know, that it's a one of a kind. Want to show it early just so if you need a little time to think about it. However, with this price tag going even lower, I would be very shocked if this lasts even throughout this presentation here. That's just, when you have a piece with this much value to it, they don't stick around. There are too many wise shoppers out there that know the jewelry world inside out, that know when something is not just a good deal, not just that's a really good deal, but just downright too cheap. This is my effort to make sure it goes to one of you as opposed to someone in the trade. Because you know what? Being in the trade, but that's not how I look at it. We cater to you. You are family, and this is what we do. And you know, if you've got a family member in a certain biz, they should be hooking you up, right? They hook you up with a deal. They get you the best. This is it right here. Take a look at it. It's not even $20,000, nor is it 19. And this is with a cert, largest we have. I mean, my goodness, this is not going to be 19,000 or 18,000. This is as simple and easy as it gets. I'm giving you the value of a lifetime right here. And if you want to kind of, mull it over and think about it, do so. But just realize there is only one. And, we have a lot of people, especially when it comes to these ultimate best ofs that we have, that are collectors that understand the value. And we're going to make this really simple and easy. I'm not even asking $18,999. It's not even $17,999. This is just a giveaway. It is an all-out, utter giveaway. You don't see 3.5 carats ever here. We've had literally one ever larger than this. And that was it. So this is your moment here. It's now the largest by far. And that was years ago. It was like literally 2 years ago. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of even $17,999 or even $16,999, it's just a giveaway. I keep going lower, even though, my goodness, it should have been gone a long time ago when you've got a 352. All of that 18 karat gold setting. There's the finishing. You get a carat 42 with it. So my goodness, you're wearing almost 5 carats in diamonds here. all together, and you are not even going to spend $16,999. It's a value. Straight up, here it is. I'll make it $15,999. You're looking at our giveaway so that we're not carting it to Vegas. I mean, the security alone to take that from one venue to another would cost you, in a lot of cases, that price tag, just to provide the security it takes to transport pieces like this. So again, get it home, see what it's all about, get that cert with it, and own it. But again, it is, yes, I'm sorry? Okay, so we're verifying on this one, guys, and that won't be here long, as you know, as I recommended. And we do have the pink diamond here as well, so let me know if that's official. I just wanted to, again, mention that early. And then also we have the pink diamond, which is the 1 carat 09, which is the largest pink diamond we have. There's a brand new reduction on that price as well. Let me try this on one more time for the road here, because that is just too inexpensive. I'm sorry? Yes, let me show you the cert again. Let me go ahead and grab that. Here's the cert. Let me go ahead and get it out of its sleeve one more time here. This is so incredible. You just don't see this. Sorry, I was turning all around to get the cert here so I could show that to you. Look at that stone. I mean, the magic is just happening. It's that stone, right? That's the magic. That's the magic right there. Amazing. Here's the cert once again. So this is the full GIA cert. On this side, this is standard on every diamond cert here. They've got the color scale and the clarity scale. That is their GIA. That's the world's basically reference point there. That's the stone as far as how they map out those inclusions. So you can see this would be the front of the stone. This is the back of the stone. And so you can see they're very, very few. I mean, they've literally done imagine if the stone were actually magnified to this level, to that scale. So imagine if that stone, wow, that's quite a ring there. And that is, I think, gone. So we're just showing the cert one more time. Emerald cut, also 7 by 10 basically is the millimeter on that one. 352 U to V, VS2, and no fluorescence, and excellence on every other. Again, the polish and the symmetry is amazing. So enjoy that one if you've got it. Congratulations. It looks like that one is spoken for. Also, reminder that we have a great wheel coming up. Here's my hot pink sapphire. I think that emerald. Oh my goodness, let me know if you have any questions on that emerald. This is the one I've been so excited to get to because it's a true, honest to goodness, hot pink sapphire. Wow. This is like, looks like it is truly, I mean, right? That's neon right there. That's like a neon sapphire, which we normally say there's only one stone usually that's similar to this, like the Mahenge is normally a neon Mahenge spinel. This is getting up to their two Mahenge levels of neon, isn't it? You can see that easily. It's so stunning, and it's a gorgeous bright pink. And let me see what the ob number is on this one. It's going to be ob number 6414, a really, really stunning hot pink. And yep, it's a big oval. It's also a good size here. It's a 137 in size. Also going to be 79 points in the VS diamonds to go with it. This is also a signature mounting too. There's really two that are considered signature mountings that are iconic, classic, always beloved, and this is one of those fabulous mountings. Just a nice split shank there to make it comfortable. Still gives you the halo with that bigger neon, hot pink, and just like it looks like if you touched it, it would like burn you a little bit, kind of like it would sizzle. I mean, it just is that stunning color, and it also is unheated. Whoa, didn't expect that. Unheated as well. I had to verify that. I'm going, really? Okay, unheated. Great. So much rarity, all built in to one incredible piece right here, right now. And we're just going to move it out the door. Simple as that. I think you see how this show is going as far as the drops in the prices here. And then don't forget that big pink diamond is coming up as well. So you want to make sure and see that what that's all about. Because we don't see many 1 carats ever, like all around. And we got one that's over. So here we go with the 137, 79 points. Change the gold if you wish. And let's make it a huge value like we're doing with absolutely everything tonight. So I would not, go anywhere for the next couple hours because it'll be worth your while to stay with us and see what all is aboard this big Wednesday night. But how about this one for, oh yeah, let's get rid of $39.99. That's a normal sapphire price for a stone that's unheated, that is that color. Do you know that pink's out of the entire family, which has a lot of colors? The only one that's going to rival a hot pink like this would be a Paraiba. And this is the hottest pink right there. So that's why it's a very specific. I'm not just saying like pinks at large, they're rare and special, but this is that color specifically that usually gets you about, gosh, I've been saying 9,000 a carat for years. Trust me, it's probably well over that at this point, but usually $9,000 a carat wholesale. So when you've got a carat 37, I'm not sure did I say a carat 62? Gosh, I hope not. It's 137 though, 137 on the hot pink. So I'm not sure if that changed maybe from the last time that item number was used, but Tony, I've got 137, so we'll use that. 137 is the carat weight, 79 points in diamonds. So yeah, looks like just a few adjustments on this one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it's different in the bag than when it came up in the computer, but either way, sometimes we just, again, get down to the nitty gritty. So it's actually, yep, 137 and 79 points in diamonds there. Here's what we'll do on this one. First call a situation. We were close. It's pretty close in the neighborhood. Let's go ahead, but close is not how the gemstone world works. You got to be like specific about it. So here's what we'll do on this one. I'll make, you know what, make it easy. I was going to go half off and just make it $19.99. We're going to go lower than that on this hottest of pinks right here and just go ahead and blow it out. We'll make it just $1,777 first caller on that one. Yeah, just another big value. I like the numbers, and with Vegas coming up here around the corner, I love the 777. So a little extra luck added into that hottest of the pinks right there. And that will be a fabulous way to get something special into your collection, because even when you see other pink sapphires, they can be all these different shades of pink. They can be the really, usually generally they're lighter, right? They're more like a diamond pink color. So this is really, really special. So hot that you're getting flashes of red and purple and blue. And that's kind of the telltale sign. When you see that purple blue that kind of glows through like that, very, very impressive. I think our Paraiba, I think that large band is still here, if you would like the Paraiba and the spinels, but I think that's it. And I just want to let you know too, where there's going to be a top of the hour little preview of something coming up for you as well that's coming up this weekend. So just need to make sure you're all aware of it because it's that limited. And then here we go with this really, really special. I've got the big diamond bracelet that's new, and I've got a Paraiba. So I do. We've got quite the display of sapphires tonight, from the hottest pink to the best in Paraiba that's got a huge markdown. And then there's also our 12 karat blue wing black D also here as well. So this is a fun one here. Let's take a look at this together. Talk about a little whimsical, but a lot of quality. May I start with this on the hand? Because this really needs to be seen as far as the scale and the size. And for those of you that enjoy a floral design, here it is. Two florals, both in the same category of gems, being beryl and beryl. This is the blue beryl, known as aquamarine. Here's the pink beryl, which has that peachy pink known as morganite, both out of Brazil, and that's only because we're using the top quality Sierra Santa Maria. This is a floral ring here. Two florals coming together. They're slightly different in size, and this is, I don't know, yeah, I'm hoping, yeah, this one's always going to be a struggle to show. Let me see if on the other direction, if it sits a little, nope, it's never going to sit really even. So I'll just zoom back and then we'll prop it up for you. But it's this really pretty way that the florals almost act as a vine down the hand. I mean, they really extend because it's still a bypass. They're still coming together as one here, but only meeting at that midpoint, and just barely. I mean, it really is. I mean, look at this. Even the fun of having two-tone gold here. So you have the white gold coming up with the aqua side, the pink gold utilized for that beautiful morganite, and it's item number 5035. This is going to be 190. We're going to separate them, by the way. We're going to give you each individual carat weight here, because could have just put it all together and called it, you know, beryl. But instead, we're giving you the aquas, which are going to be that fabulous 210, and then you get the beautiful morganite, which is a really pretty consistent color there, and 190 total weight there. Also 5 points. There are diamonds, but they're going to be a center stone in the midpoint of your floral. So you have this extension of that design. Really, really elegant. And yet, it is as it is, so you do have to kind of love it in that two-tone. But remember, when it's on the hand, which we'll show you again here, it's not really all about the gold. I mean, it's really all about the flowers. That really is what you see. Because when it's on, the florals are so large that you don't end up seeing a lot of the gold. It's just really about the stones creating pear shapes that are all together here. You've got the 6 aquas, and you've got the beautiful 5 in the morganites here as well, which is really, really pretty. It's the combination that I think is so attractive here, because they're just the right tone to look great together. And yet, this is one that's more complicated to make than you can even imagine. Let me show it again on the hand. It is sized for you. No problem sizing this. I know it looks unique and different. Certainly there's the other way than I had it before. So you can choose whether you want, because one is a little larger. You've got a larger scale floral with the aquas than the morganites, right? Which is really what makes it. I think it would actually kind of cheapen it a bit aesthetically if you had them be the same size. I love that they're a little different with that different quantity of stones making it up here. But what we're going to do, very, very fresh and fun, it's not even $24.99. That's the lowest it's ever been on the air. And hasn't it been a while since we've seen anything quite like this? And if you love florals, my goodness, what a fresh way to do it. You know, like fresh florals, but like this means like fresh in like a super updated way, right? Because the truth is they stay fresh. it's gems, it's gold, it's diamonds. You don't have to worry about the 5-day flowers, right? They're there forever. They're not going anywhere. They don't turn on you, right? They look fabulous all the time. And I love an elongated ring for here or here. So if you want to extend and wear this, like, again, give it kind of that extension down your hand, you can do that. Wear it anywhere you want, and it's very flattering and elongating. How about a better price than $24.99? We're going to make that a was, and we're going to help you in this one right now as we go back and look at this up close. I mean, how stunning. And you know what we'll do? Just blow it out. Nobody's on the lines yet? A lot of one-of-a-kinds here. Bigger diamonds in the middle. Love the bright, beautiful aquas. Man, that is a showpiece right there. Think of how great that would be if that was just the only flower you get is the aquas. But to add so much more with it is so pretty. I'll make it $9.99. First caller. Let's do it. As it is, all you have to do is choose what size you want. But that ring, when you total it up there, first of all, it's 4 carats a barrel. Then you get the diamonds as bigger individual stones, 2 tones of gold. Talk about complicated workmanship and labor. And yet, it's $999. That's it for the floral, which gives you 2 fabulous colors, both in those pastels but bright, right? Because pastels can mean really like lackluster, kind of faded and kind of quiet. These are very what I call bold pastels, right? Which may sound like an oxymoron, but it's really just getting that amplified saturation that we don't normally see with an aqua or a morganite. So $9.99, all yours if you'd like it. We'll give it 60 seconds, then we got to move. And let me know if you have any requests to get to, because we're happy to do that. And I think then we're going to have to bring out the pink diamond and that pod Barasha. The ideal perfect 50-50 pod with a big size is coming up. Loving that too. And the pink sapphire is still here if you'd like it. So here we go. Final 50 seconds. Let me try it on one more time so you can see this. I mean, that is a way to do sophisticated florals. Elegance on the hand, no doubt about it. Here we go again. I kind of love it with the morganite up top and then having that larger stone at the base. There are larger floral at the base. That's a really pretty look. But again, you can flip it, wear it how you wish. Again, it's going to be the rose gold. But do you see what I mean about not seeing a lot of the gold? It's really the floral is what you're meant to see here. That's what's really so intense about this whole look. It's really very little about the gold. It's just as it turns to the side, it's going to really just be a perfect match, right? Just makes sense to see that rose gold extending up into the morganites. And then same thing here on the other side with the morganite kind of meeting with that, the aqua rather, meeting with the white gold. So it's really a great look. Anyway, $9.99 if you'd like it. That is here. And then, are you guys ready for this? We've got a very, very special brand new yellow diamond collection. It's a yellow diamond collection all in one ring. So yet, it's like a fabulous way to wear your whole collection of yellow diamonds. And if you're going, well, I don't have a collection of yellow diamonds. That's the beauty of this. It's a whole collection in one ring. It's done for you. Skip through, like, do you ever want to just like, you know, skip through the hard parts of life, right? Well, when you're collecting yellow diamonds or fancy colored diamonds, that's a big kind of pricey endeavor, but it's also time consuming. Look at this. $68.88 is the number here. Check this out. This is new. We've never done anything like it. And I want you to see it right here, right now. Every stone set into this overall pear shape is a different shape, bezel set. That is truly an entire collection, all yellow diamonds, all slightly different hues and shades, which please wait to see it move around, because right now we're really only seeing kind of like half of the story here, because you're seeing all the stones bezel set at different angles. The total carat weight here is 191. They even actually did the halo in the yellow diamonds as well. So you get nothing but yellow diamonds, all natural fancy colors, all stunning, and the way that it's set, almost like a puzzle piece in a way, where the bezels are coming together. You even have, did you see it? Right about center, but to the right. So right center, which sounds like I'm talking baseball, but right center. See that in the gap? Right center. That's a heart shape. Pear shapes, cushion cuts. There are multiple heart shapes. Pear shapes, cushion cuts, and ovals and rounds all set up individually in this ring. And this is a brand new style. Wait till you see this on. You remember how big that 18 karat gold was with the big 352 yellow diamond, which is one way to go with a yellow diamond, right? This is another way. Won't be as pricey an endeavor, but still getting you close to 2 carats in diamond weight, which is extraordinary. And that's going to be all in one ring. It is as it is in the yellow gold, because what we usually do is see yellow diamonds and yellow gold to really let those colors sing, right? Let them show off. But this is really important to see on the hand. Real quick before we do that, look at that. I mean, you see those bezels? Can I just say what a nice, refreshing look. When you see the quality of those diamonds and how they sparkle from the back. So the bezel's still open because you always want to give a diamond a lot of access to light. That's important. But when you see this and you realize, oh my goodness, what a pretty ring. And boy, that's got a nice feel to it. There's some heft to this ring. Look at that. Wow. One big pear shape overall, but created with your entire collection. That's what it is. It's like you're portably wearing your museum collection of yellow diamonds all in one. It's so unique. That is, I mean, think at the time, right? Like I said, if you were doing this on your own, how many years would it take to collect different sizable diamonds like this? But beyond that, how much would it cost to collect all these different beautiful shapes and sizes and tones brought all together here in one ring? It's got a $14,447 list. I can make it a lot more doable here with 5 minutes left to go in this hour. Hour number one about to be over here. And I got to say, what an hour it's been for value. Let's keep that going. This is not going to be 14,400. No, yeah, this is where we really bring out the What's New Wednesday here. It's right there. This is your entire collection. We're going to help you own it. That does look like you went, actually, my first inclination is when I see this, it looks like you custom designed it, right? It looks like you compiled all those stones over years and years and years, and then you took it to an artist, and then they rendered a drawing and a sketch. They took it to a jeweler, and they had it all set up in the system to realize that we've got to create something that's going to allow us to do a casting that's all custom, and then you build it, and then you pay for all the gold. That's all been done. So this is like one quick way to get your entire collection of fabulous yellow diamonds and not pay $14,000. That's the best part, is that it's done for you. You're not waiting. There's no extra expense. And yet we're going to make this really affordable. And that's the look. I mean, doesn't it look like you went out to a design house, you saw it in the window, and you said, I got to treat myself. I got to have it. Except you'd have to add a zero to that. Move the comma over and it'd be like 144,000. We're going to give you an opportunity here, which is a couple of minutes left in this first hour. Take a look at it. I'm going to put it on the auction block. I mean, that's how important this is and how far away I got to get from $14,000 plus if anybody loves it. And I know somebody out there, or maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 people are going to love it. We're not even going to ask for $14,000 or even $10,000 to open. This is the way we got to get around that big time, nearly $15,000 price tag, which is worthy. That's worthy all day. We're going to make it better than 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, or 5 to open. And this is, again, $191, but bigger individual diamonds through the middle, all different cuts there. It's not even going to be $5,000 to start. Listen, I'm aware that this is technically still first hour, and as close as we are to the second hour, it's still first hour. So here's what we're going to try to do here. Get everyone a chance to just come on in. Maybe you're going, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm loving it. Different, bold. Do I have anything like this yet? Ooh, probably unlikely, I would say. Let's not even go 5 or 4. How about $3,500 to start? All of these individual, I mean, just to walk around it. Look at this. I mean, there are how many pear shapes? Heart shapes. Look at the heart shapes. First of all, let's talk the rarest, right? We'll talk about the pear shapes in a minute. I see 1, 2, 3 different heart-shaped stones on their own. Then you've got the pear shapes here. I see 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, 5 of those. And then you've got the ovals and the rounds and the cushion cuts, all different shapes and sizes. How about $3,000 to start? How about $2,500 to start? How about we just, yeah, that look, oh boy, getting way too low. How about $2,000 to start? With a 60-second clock to get it open, that's a far, far way from $14,000. And that's what we're going to try right here, right now. $2,000 to get it going, and $50 increments will be just fine to keep it going, hopefully. And that will be leading into a big top of the hour here in just moments. Excited to have you with us because we've got quite the show. Don't forget, we also have that pink diamond, which is going to come out to play. A last look at the 109 on the fabulous pink certified diamond. That is our fancy pink. Oh my, VS2 as well. We've even, yeah, we're not used to seeing pink diamonds graded because usually they're 10 or 15 points. We've got a stone so large that you better believe it is graded by the GIA for clarity and color. So we'll talk about that. And no open on this one yet. So here we go. Getting ready, gearing up for that big top of the hour. It's coming. We got a really special way to get you some. Ooh, we have tanzanite earrings that are so fabulous tonight. They're new. Have a beautiful yellow diamond. So don't fear if you missed out on the 352. Do not fear. We do have a 151, but it's in a pendant. And we've had a number of rings. So if you want one individual yellow, look at this. Actually, that would be beautiful with that ring, wouldn't it? What do you think of that? Square cushion cut, brilliant, beautiful, amazing. 151 in size, have that one. Have another emerald if you're interested. I think after that last emerald, I don't know if we can top that because it's funny. Here's a carat of 4, it's east to west set with no diamonds. And this one is more. So yeah, I think we had the emerald of the day there. So if anybody would like to go ahead and start that off, I think we're verifying, but I'm not entirely sure. So top of the hour is about 30 seconds away. We'll see if we've got that one started officially or not. And then we'll take a look at, we got some great wheels coming up. I've got one wheel of museum pieces that have all got to go. We've got a big time, really cool bangle, double row bangle in diamonds. We've got some brand new, look at this. You want to see a brand new emerald that's cool? This is really nice. Look at this. This is kind of fun. 18 karat solid gold. Wait till you see this. Look at this one. This is not anything like we've ever seen before. Do we love it? I do. I just think this is what we're seeing right now, right? Putting two stones together, where this is the look of. Obviously, we've got a lot of bigger yellow diamonds here on one side. The big time, oh, wait a minute, 441 on a fabulous square emerald cut here on this side. That's just something, you know, to think about there. On the big emerald, top of the hour is here. Welcome to the show, 6884. If you want to get a little guidance as to what this is all about. I mean, I actually think this could be even gents or ladies. It's got that bolder contemporary style, lots of gold that leads up into not only holding the stone, but look at the inside. Hey, there's what we saw. That last emerald we saw was finished like this one is, with the finishing, with the embossing of the logo there. And then you have this incredible, fiery, bright, bright, amazing stone. And then look at those yellow diamonds. They're popping, right? It's a yellow diamond weight that on its own is 88 points in the yellow diamonds. So another way to do yellow diamonds, this time, it's combining with a beautiful emerald, and that's out of Colombia, and that's one of our largest here at 441 in size. So a really good look there and something to think about. One more thing, Tony, it's 18 karat gold. And it's funny because you know those are good yellow diamonds when even the yellow diamonds, even set in 18 karat, they are still brighter than the gold it's set in, because there is a different color. 18 karat gold has a different color. We all know that because it's more gold, right? It's 75% pure. So you get a richer color overall to 18K as opposed to the 14K, which is an alloy with more of your extra metals. So you get more of a true yellow color, and yet look at how those yellow diamonds, they're really top grade. They're still brighter than even the gold that is all 18 karat right beside it. So that is something to think about. Very special, brand new, cool contemporary design there. Loving that one. We also have a brand new modern diamond ring that somebody's going to really enjoy. So I'm going to get to that for our top of the hour. We have a lot to get to tonight. So I want to welcome everybody to the show. If you are just tuning in, and welcome to Wednesday. Glad you're with us. It's the top of the hour. We have 2 hours left, and this is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us tonight. Let us know if you have any requests, anything you're looking for, anything you're thinking about. We're here to help you with that and bring them on out. That gorgeous emerald ring, isn't that cool? Super cool piece. It really is. And that's one of our larger emeralds. Don't see a lot of emeralds that even get to 4, let alone up to 4 and over 4, but this one's almost 4.5 carats. So that's pretty mega when you talk about Colombian emerald size. Plus, don't forget, we're going to show you another incredible museum piece, which is the 109 pink diamond that is certified, that is also AVS stone. That's a collector's piece. Wanting to move that before we, take it out to the big gem show or the big jewelry show. So we'll get you a look at that one. It's been a while. So even if you're a newer shopper, you may have never seen this one before, and it's worth just sticking around to see it. It's one thing to shop for it, but it's another thing to just see it. So you can say, I've seen a carat diamond in a pink, because that's rare. So we'll take a look at this emerald one more time. Then we're going to just bring in a white diamond ring that's new. So we'll have, I really want to get to this, and this is special here. It just really is. This is what it's all about. Take a look at this diamond ring. This is something we've never had before. And yet, it's so fabulous. You know what I immediately think of as Wonder Ring? Yeah, if you wanted to, on certain days you want to wear it solo, and on other days you want to dress it up with diamonds. How fabulous is this? Simple, kind of like a 3-stone, but that's because the gold on either side replicates the shape of this east-west set rhombus cut diamond. It's 6930. This is a one only. There's a reason I'm starting the hour with it, because it's a big stone. It's almost a carat. It's a 78 pointer, which if you actually, in the lingo of what we talk about when diamonds, that's considered a light 1 carat because it looks it. But what's deceiving is that You don't go out and about and see a lot of, 1 carat rhombus cuts or any kind of rhombus cuts. I mean, right? Big or small or medium or anything in between. It's easier to gauge when you've got a 1 carat, let's say, around. When you've got a 1 carat cushion, it's easier. This is that beautiful elongation. So it's already looking larger. The fact it's east-west set, the fact it's got the clean prongs in the corners. This is just downright chic. It's modern. It's fresh. This could be, my gosh, it could be like an avant-garde engagement ring, or it could be a ring you stack. I mean, this is one to play with. I think it's kind of like one of those opportunities that's rare where there could be a million different ways to wear this and every day you're wearing it differently. But the bottom line is it's a 78-point fancy cut diamond. Extremely complex cutting that goes into a rhombus, which is why you don't see them everywhere. If they were easy, you would see these everywhere. It'd be considered one of the big cuts. We know rounds, cushions, emerald cuts, pairs, marquees. We know those cuts. Those are the tried and true, the standbys, right? This is a totally different cut and very designer, and it's a 78-pointer, and it's actually got the same shape, which look at this on the sides here, all mirror finish, the same shape replicated on each side. So when you see it, you get the gleam off the facets, but you also get the shine off the gold. Look at this on my hand here, because that's what I know we're all dying to see here, is what's that going to look like on, and how is it going to sit on the hand, and how can I play with this and really make it my own? There is a crazy good value. So if this is really what you, oh, did you see that? Just like, boom, firework, strobe light effect that comes off that diamond. It's reminding me of the yellow diamond emerald cut, where it's just, it's a mighty powerful cut. And the way it just shows off is something else. There is only one, so I'm going to say dial in early, because you know how when you bring something you've never had before, it's probably going to go in a hurry. Because chances are somebody's just going, I love that. I love it. It's different. It's unique. It's me. That's what jewelry needs to speak to you on that level. You know it when you see it. If it's you and it's, you know it. And you got to have it. We're going to go back up close here and show it to you here on the wheel, because this is where you can really see that gorgeous gap. There, I just want to pop it up so you can see right into it and see all the colors, that it's like the hall of mirrors. It's like that rhombus just replicates over and over and over deep into the center of the stone. It gives you every color of the rainbow still, even like we were pointing out with an emerald cut yellow, all the blues, all the purples, all the yellows, all the reds, all the greens, all of the magic of the rainbow is in that stone, but the way it just automatically picks up that light is like none other. It's a one in the world. It's supposed to be $59.99. I just am aware that this is a new item. Nobody saw this one coming. Incredible look, single solitaire, but in such a fresh way. I'm going to blow it out to one caller, and what if I tell you it's going so low, there are going to be lots of people on this one. You know it, because big diamonds that are VS white diamonds simply do not go for a value like what we're going to bring you. It's just that simple. This is where you need to dial. It's not $59. Call early. Call quickly, be ready, stack it. I love this as a pinky ring. I mean, that would be, yes, I know not everybody's wearing like a light 1 carat as a pinky ring or a thumb ring, but this one would work. It would really work. Stack it, wonder ring, by itself, next to a plainer band. It really is going to be something you're making your own every single day, finding new ways to wear it, reinventing this look. Never looks like the same ring twice if you really mix up just by the way you're wearing it, how you're putting it on that day. It's nowhere near $59.99. That's a fair rate. When you're talking about a high-end diamond like this, specialty clarity, specialty cut, all of that, VS, we're blowing it out right now. You know it's not even half off. Like it is, but we're going further than that. So just to say not even, like if we just cut the price in half right now and make it $3 grand, great, but it's not. It's not even $29.99. Only one. This diamond is deceiving in such a good way. It is a bold look. You don't see a lot in this cut. You don't see a lot in the size, but it looks bigger. So let's get it at home right now. It's, oh, I think we can even change the gold if you want us to. But there's something about seeing the white diamond and the white gold. If there was any body color that we were trying to mask, okay, maybe put in yellow. But this one, look at how white it is. Do you love it already? Thinking about it? Can we go lower than 29, 28? Oh, I'm getting it at home right now. 27, 26, 25, even 24.99, huge value. It's not 24. It's not 23. This is like a limbo contest. How low can she go? I'm not even making it $23.99. First caller, make it $2,299 and say bye-bye. That's going. A huge important diamond. a fancy cut east to west. So it makes it wearable and doable, and just, again, a fabulous new fresh design that's going to turn heads because nobody sees jewelry like this anywhere else. That's the beauty of it. It's just a one only, $22.99, great designer piece. That is for you. Call us early though, because I only got the one, and when that's gone, I don't think there's going to be one coming around on its heels like it. That is just super rare. I mean, we've been bringing these really fancy cuts for a while, but you just don't see that size. That's the size. I mean, really, we see usually about 30 points, sometimes up to 50. I've never had one this large in this fancy cut. That is a miraculous price tag of $22.99. That's going to get 30 seconds more, and that's it. We're going to see who's got it. Super special piece there. The Paraiba is coming up. We got that one. You got to see it. For our collectors out there, big Paraiba, the best color though. This is not just a Paraiba. That term can be thrown around really loosely. We're going to show you the ultimate, and if anybody's going, well, what's a Paraiba? We're going to show you exactly what it should look like. Okay, that's here. All right. One only. Let's see who's got it. Gosh, that just has designer written all over it. That looks like that should cost about 100 times more than it's costing you tonight. Huge value there. Give us a call. $22.99. Look at the pod. Here it comes. One and one alone, and this is exactly what you want a Paraiba to look like. It is not too. It's not even too dark or too light. That's what usually happens. It's either too pastel or too overly saturated. Where even if you've achieved the holy grail of ratios in color, like 50-50, like this is, sometimes the 50-50, there's still another element. Is it too light or is it too dark? Is it a pastel or is it really saturated? This is 6,600, and that's the item number. That is, yeah, this is like double that in the price tag. But we're going to change that for one caller who loves it in the white gold, and I'll tell you why it's got to stay in the white gold is because this diamond mounting has a little bit of everything. A rare stone, in my opinion, deserves a rare mounting. And this is so it, giving you this beautiful frame where it just expands out beyond the halo. But look at how it's doing that. Long, tapered, like lightsaber baguettes, right? I mean, they are, just look at that. That extension of those baguettes is not something we've seen before. I mean, they almost look like, they look like icicles, right? In each corner, so you have one each there, 4 total. You have the princess cuts. Are we seeing the princess cuts? Because they're there. Look at the east and the west sides of the ring beyond essentially the halo is the princess cut diamonds, but they're also going to be, did you see them? There's a few more in the halo itself. So you've got rounds, princess cuts, long, lean, tapered, fantastic baguettes. And this is a, almost like this starburst effect, the way the gold mimics the baguettes that go around it. Isn't that pretty? It's a great looking ring. Let me try it on though, because that's when you really start to see the beauty of the design is the way it has that open space to it, right? So you're seeing this, again, what's happening with the baguettes, we're really replicating, look at that. See now, oh gosh, it looks a million times better now. You see how it goes completely side to side, more squared off to the exact elements there, but then that larger princess and that larger princess cut, I mean, the way that those elongated tapered baguettes, I mean, talk about the way that they're going to play with the light. It's incredible. And there's a huge markdown on this one. And I was not kidding. This has been $13,000. Actually, it was $13,499 at one point. We've got one only here. The Paraiba is huge. It's a 254. It's unheated. You have also this incredible perfect mix where usually they can be, yes, go ahead. Do you like this one? Already thinking about it? Let's work a miracle for them. I know 254 Paraibas are not inexpensive. But the fact this has this designer mounting, the fact it is as perfect in color and saturation, not too dark, not too light. It's not a pastel, but it's not like brown. Sometimes when you get really highly saturated oranges and pinks together, they can end up looking more reddish brown. And then I think if you're looking for reds, browns, you can go a lot of different avenues that aren't going to be as rare as Paraiba. This is the ultimate. And the way it's set is reflecting that with a carat 53 in diamonds. I have 2 callers on the line right now. Kevin, oh my gosh, so we have 2 callers right now. I just looked at this price tag, guys. It's got a new reduction. A new reduction in price. And yet, this, I will promise you one thing, this mounting costs more to make than the price I'm giving it. A $13,000 ring should come down to $99.99 and be done. It's not stopping there. Call early. Best thing you can do. Call early. Call early. Well, they already did. I'm so excited for this value. The mounting cost us more to make Take a look at it. We're so excited about this one. It is not going to be $99, not even $49, not even $3,999. This is unbelievable, beyond me, because we literally paid more to accumulate and craft that mounting with the diamonds and the gold. And it's not even going to be $39.99 the very first caller. This is so magical to get Paraiba at that perfect rate where you get 50-50, perfect saturation, clean, well cut, and over 2.5 carats in size. And it's $3,008. You know what? Not even $38.88. Do it again. Blow it out. I don't want there to be any bones about it. I just want a lover of the best to see, just be falling in love, but to love the price tag as much as you love the ring itself and the rarity that it gives you. I'll make it $3,499 first caller. Sounds a lot better, doesn't it? And we are literally below the price of the mounting that we paid to put it together. Just for the mounting by itself, we were at $38.88, lower than the mounting price. So that $254 Paraiba is free. It is. And you're getting a big discount on the mounting itself. So $3,499 gets it to you. You can see what it's all about. It's in the white gold only. We're going to size it for you. It's a no problem to size at all. Despite what's happening in this beautiful starburst effect of diamonds at the centerpiece there, it's still got a classic band in the back. So it's really, again, fairly easy to size, really simple to do that for you, so we can go up or down as needed. But what a value. You just don't get 254s. I mean, like I said, museum pieces are coming out to play over the course of the next week to make sure they go out to you, because this is where we put in the time, the effort, and the expense of putting these together. Hand selecting these stones, creating mountings that are custom, and you can tell really well thought out. Designer mountings here that are the essence of couture, and they need to go to you before they go head out to be at, on display in front of a who's who of the world's jewelry business, all gathering in one place. This is your chance to pick them up, and that's why we're discounting them to this level. So here's your chance, $34.99. It's unbelievable. Just the second I say it, I'm like, that's wrong. It shouldn't be. But it's happening right now. And if you would like to own it, give us a call, because that is going to be gone. So we're verifying right now. We'll see who's got it. A big turquoise deal coming up in a turquoise necklace, and that'll be on the way. And then we do have some gorgeous earrings. We've got some drops. We've got some studs. We've got just a little heads up too. If you guys were disappointed at all, this was coming out to play a couple of Sundays ago, and this is still here. I know it was all spoken for at the end of the show, and we turned a lot of people away, but that is still hanging out here. So that's a really, really special piece there if you'd like rubies and diamonds. That's our 7 carat 78 emerald cut, and almost 12 carats in diamonds in that bracelet. So another option for you headed towards that way. So let's go ahead and get to this turquoise necklace coming up for you. Specialty necklace, no doubt about it. Really cool turquoise, the best of the world from, where else? Sleeping Beauty, the mine in Arizona that has the best turquoise in the world. Coming up for you right about now. I'm just going to get it set up on the proper display here for you. And it actually has not one but 2 different diamonds that are bezel set in the chain itself. So it gives you a little bit of that DBTY effect. So a great layering piece for, those of you that already have the diamonds by the yard and you want to add something to it. Take a look at this turquoise and look at that. I'll just lean it here for a moment so you can see. I'll zoom in and zoom out so you can see a couple of, actually those diamonds are probably right at the point there where it meets the card. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you in a minute when it's on the hand. But this is a really gorgeous full necklace. So you don't have to worry about supplying your own chain, or if you are gift giving, don't need to worry about having them supply their own chain or you having that extra expense. It's item number 3449. And if I said the gift whole thing, that concept, it might be affordable, right? Because I try not to throw around the, hey, this would be a great gift if it's like $4,000. I don't know how many of us are gifting, even to the people we really, really, really love. I don't know if we're all spending $4,000 or $5,000 on, gifting great jewelry, but sometimes great jewelry can be giftable. And it means fine jewelry. It means the no compromise. You want to be the rock star gift giver. You can still give the ultimate in fine jewelry without having to spend thousands of dollars if you know where to go. And this is where to be for fine jewelry. Here's how we do it. Carat 20 Sleeping Beauty round, completely covered or surrounded with that halo, but you also get diamonds in the chain. You're going to have to believe me until I show it to you here, because there's a diamond set about 2 inches or so away from the centerpiece, so that it's going to give you that little extra flair for the dramatic, very a la DBTY, right? So you can feel free to layer it. Maybe you put this a little lower, your DBTY sits higher. Do what you wish there, but let's take a look at it. It's also in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, so you get a choice there, as always. And 21 points is your diamond weight. And then we built in adjustability. We gave it an adjustable chain and a spring ring clasp and 3 different O-rings so that you're mixing and matching it or layering it or stacking it or wearing it where you wish. But it is one mega piece, and it's a value. And we're going to light up some lines here because we got a brand new markdown on this necklace, which has always been $9.99 and fabulous. And we're doing a lot better than that for you here tonight. So this is what I would do. Call us quickly, white, yellow, or rose. Let me go ahead and now take it off the stand so you can see it against the hand here and see it on the neckline and see all these different looks that it gives you. But Christine, you must have heard about the necklace. I mean, she's like, let's man the phones, right? Or woman the phones. Right? I mean, this is like a big favorite of ours at $9.99, but it's better. It's a lot better. Giftable, dare I say. So let me show it to you from a distance away here. Then you'll get to see the diamonds. Here's what that looks like from a distance away. And then check that out. See, about maybe 1.5 inches away from the centerpiece are those 2 diamonds, 1 on each side, bezel set. And then the chain itself, give me the sparkle. Even a chain cannot just be a regular old like blah blah utilitarian. It's got to bring the sparkle. This does. There's your adjustable links. You can have 3 of those there as well. Spring ring clasp, and then here it is against on the hand again. So you can see that bright, bold, beautiful color you get here. It's not even going to be $9.99 though. Can we light up these lines, you think, on a Wednesday night? Do you think we could get things a rocking and a rolling and get you a huge value? I think we could. And instead of even $9.99, come on, this is like the best of turquoise in the world, Sleeping Beauty variety, all in that perfect matrix-free round, and it's in your gold color, and there's nothing else to worry about. There's no decisions to make. It all comes with that 16, 17-inch adjustable. You have your, well, you do have your gold color choice. I know we love our yellow gold turquoise combo. Watch how this just lights up from a distance away. Isn't this stunning how it just, no matter what color you might be wearing, this really goes with everything. I mean, it's just it is that everyday must-have on, wear it without ever worrying about having to take it off. Just wear it and live in it, turquoise, because whatever it is on with, it just seems to just make the stone look better and make the colors you're wearing look better. And on any skin tone, it's amazing. It really is something to really enjoy and try. And if you've never owned Sleeping Beauty before, I'm going to go on the hand here because I got to set it back up on that card. It's not even going to be $9.99. I say try it. Where chains right now are costing thousands of dollars to be a regular old plain chain, I'm just going to make it not even 9, 8, 7. How about this? $699, a huge value. We're going to go even lower and make this one a fabulous opportunity to try it, to experience what Sleeping Beauty is all about. Maybe this is going to be your first foray into this top tier level turquoise that's out there. We're not even asking $699, nor is it even going to be, okay guys, get it out the door, not even $649. Any one you want, white, yellow, rose. Again, that's the only choice you really have to make. Or maybe how many would you like? Maybe one for you and one for your best jewelry buddy, whoever that is, right? We'll make it $599. First callers, that's it. We've only got a couple to go around. It's been popular at $9.99, but my goodness, when we see a value like a $599 deal, when that is saving you another $400 off an already popular price, well, then that is the way to shop right there. Setting it up one more time up close because I want you to see this perfect Sleeping Beauty. The matrix-free that it is, the absolute best, the superstar. Did I get the bad card? I got the bad side of the card. Hold on, let me flip it around. I got the one with the marker on it. Let me flip it over here for you. Actually, let me just show it up close here and hold it because this one's going to be a really magnificent piece just because I think the card even sets it in an angle. If I can hold it the right way for you, there it is. You can really see and appreciate that stunning color it has. So $5.99 gets it home. Try it out. They're still giving you VS diamonds with it as well. You've got this beautiful, like again, almost like a double basket it's set in, so it lifts it up off the neckline a bit. So you've got, again, beautiful diamonds that can really reach the light, and the light can reach the diamonds, and it looks fabulous. So try it out, and there's our diamond cut chain, because again, we don't do basic chains either. I mean, this is a full-on, we realize you don't have a choice, right? It's all attached. You're not popping that off one day and going, oh, never mind, I'm going to use my better chain. So we take that into great consideration. If we're giving you a one attached piece, one complete piece like this, it better be a good chain. Worthy of the turquoise, worthy of the diamonds that are setting with it. So take your choice of gold color, get the white, the yellow, or the rose. It is a fabulous opportunity. It's $599, and we'll give it 60 seconds. We got to move. Top of the hour has already come and gone. We're getting close to the bottom of the hour here coming up. Want to make sure you get a chance to own that if you would like some turquoise in your life. But it really is, trust me, I want to tell you, it's so wearable. It really is a new kind of favorite. And if you want that bright pop of color, which just reads like spring and summertime here as well, that is a perfect way to go. And again, the finest way to get it is with that beautiful Sleeping Beauty variety. $5.99. Try it out. 30 seconds left and we'll be moving. Looks like Antonio's got one as well. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. We got a lot of yellow gold. Seems like that's the popular choice so far here. We do love it. There's a richness about it in the yellow. I think yellow gold, we see this huge surge every time gold gets pricey, and it's been that way for a while. Yellow gold is so popular, right? And so we see a lot of yellow gold combinations with our favorite stones, but white gold's great too. Rose gold's even an interesting combo if you want to try it that way. There's that side profile as well, so you can see how even it's finished. So it's going to do a quick little somersault, but look at that finishing there. So you can see how there's still an appreciation for the stone from the back. The way that is that basket kind of setting that sets it up off the neckline a bit. So that's your last call. Did we give it a clock, Tony? Maybe not, or we missed it? Okay, so let's give it 30 more seconds and we'll be done with our turquoise. $5.99. That's one of the most affordable items I have in the inventory right now. So a huge chance to pick it up. Yellow diamond pendant. Do we dare bring out the 151 yellow diamond? Do we dare? Do we dare? After it's been a yellow diamond opportunity night already, we're going to bring out another one. We've got the big ruby bracelet. We've got the pink diamond, the 109 superstar of all superstars. Here is our 109 natural fancy VS pink. Okay, so let's get to it. We've got the pink diamond. I'll just flash it for you here, but know this. I can't believe we get to have this. It's like, what a Wednesday, right? This is why, man, oh man, does it pay to be here to see what we have, because you just never know when a multi-million-dollar piece is going to come out to play, right? So proud to have this here. Doesn't get to come out on the air very often. It is our most important piece in our inventory, actually. It is a GIA certified, 1 carat plus, natural, fancy, pink diamond. It's 18 karat gold. It's a beautiful bridge. We actually custom made this bridge to go around this pink diamond. It's got a full GIA cert as well, so that you know everything there is to know, which we're going to share it with you. This is invaluable. To have a cert, we talked about this with our 352 yellow. Reminder, we all saw how quickly that 352 went, so values are happening, although pink diamonds are a bit more scarce than even the yellow variety of diamonds. This is all natural pink. It is our largest here. We've only had a couple ever that were over 1 carat. This is the only one that remains, and part of that is because it is certified with a VS Clarity. That makes it rare. Take a look at this. We'll show you the cert as well coming up next here. It's item number 4880. It is our 109. Again, part of our museum collection that's coming out here before it heads off to a big trade show, where I don't think it will. If we do this right with the price, it won't need to make the trip. And that also is just what I would prefer, because honestly, these are created for you all. And the trade knows what to do. The trade knows when there's a value. The trade knows what you can get in an open market, in a resale market for a pink diamond. The prices have gone nuts. They've always been expensive. I'll tell you, back like 20 years ago, if there was a 109 pink diamond, it would have been rightfully expensive. But what's happened in the last couple of years since the Argonne mine shut down has propelled these to a different stratosphere that I don't think anybody even imagined with pink diamonds. And this is our largest, carat 09, VS quality. Just want to share that with you so that my collectors, my investors, and everybody else who appreciates just looking at the finest in the world has a chance right now. It's 18 karat rose and white. It's our 109 oval. It's a VS2, and it's also going to be wrapped in rose. But then it's a bridge. That bridge mounting has 159 in white diamonds to go with it. And take a look at this from all the angles. Right there, 2 rows running underneath. 2 rows, that would be top and bottom meeting with the halo, yes. Oh, wonderful. That was Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Enjoy the Sleeping Beauty. Okay. So why is this here tonight? Because there's a brand new low. Something I never thought I would witness. When this has been $200,000 on TVON's airway. Let me show you real quick. This is what you need to see. The cert, oval brilliant, 5.6 by 8.1, 109 natural color VS2. That is incredible. Also, no fluorescence. Look at this diagram here. There you can see the clarity characteristics are mapped out front and back. And that's a really, really important distinction to make. And then on this cert, they did the clarity scale right over here. This side is blank, it's a little different. And then you've got your colored diamond scale here. So they mapped it out a little differently because we're in that extraordinarily rare pink. So you can see illustration of GIA fancy color gradings. And that is really, really important. So here's what we're gonna do. I've got a huge value. Yes, I think we need to take a look at the beauty here of that pink diamond, which almost looks purple, doesn't it? So that's really what's extraordinary, is that, you know, GIA is a strict grader of diamonds. That's why we rely on their certs as the everything, right? That's why they're important. But this, you got to look at that color and realize that is I mean, we've seen 10 pointers that have had barely any saturation in comparison to this 109. It is coming to a brand new low. This is open for our, again, those of you that know pink diamonds, have been scouting them, maybe you've looked elsewhere and seen that they do get millions of dollars, and that $200,000 is extremely affordable for a stone that goes up and over a carat in size with the cert to go with it. It's not even close. This is offered as a low, just to make sure it gets a home. We've got a quick wheel coming up after this of a couple one-of-a-kinds that are museum, but nothing that I'm going to bring you is as museum as this pink diamond is. Stands as the best we've ever had in our fancy diamond collection besides our blues, and the blues are right up there with the pinks in the 1 carat size. It has, I'm astounded, and I'll be really honest with you guys, as I always am. This is something you would never see in the wholesale world, in the auction world, in the, I got a best buddy who's in the business world. Like, there's no way. This price tag is downright inexpensive for this ring. So think about dialing in on the early side, because we would not be surprised. I mean, how many people missed out on the yellow earlier, right? Quite a few. We would not be at all surprised if there were multiple people who were in on this value, because it is that kind of collectible. And when we see them for $200,000, that's a great value. We're going to beat anybody at that price, anybody. But the fact that it's going a fraction of that is really a sight to behold. So, and for the rest of us, we can all go, well, we've seen a 1 carat plus pink diamond that was the real deal, the natural pink diamond out of Australia's not Lightning Ridge, Australian's Argyle mine, which is the one that shut down. That was the one that shut down in November of 2020. So it's been a year and a half, and that was the #1 still. It will always be considered the prolific source for pink diamonds, the best quality. Take a look. Not 200, not 100, and what has been stuck at 83,000 for as long as I can remember. It got marked down to 83,000. And it's been staying there forever. I mean, how many months has it been since we've even seen this outside of the vault? And yet here tonight, it's not 83, it's not 80, it's not 70, it's not, I mean, this is what's happening. It's not even $60,000. It is an all-out giveaway. And if you're thinking about the rarest out there, the collectible, what nobody even who has is not even parting with at this point, because they're that rare and because they're expounding in price so quickly, so rapidly, we're seeing increases in price. Here's a chance to get it for under $50,000. And I don't even mean $49,999. Let me try this on for you as well, because that's the next order of business, is to see how this 109 presents on the hand. When you have it in this outstanding, and boy, that VS quality is really showing off there. It is such a treat to bring this out and to share it with all of you, and to be able to say tonight, at the end of this show, we can all say, my goodness, we were just part of a 109 pink diamond. They are that level of rare. And it's not even going to be 49,000. It is not. This is a huge value, and it's just, this is flat out opportunity. Normally it's, you got to know somebody, you got to pull strings, you got to be invited to an auction house, you got to do the credit checks, you got to do all that. And then you get to the auction and you got to outbid all the other collectors from the world. This is pretty cool to just sit back at home, relax, and make a phone call. And then, to better yet, have TVON say, we're so dedicated to getting this a home to one of our collectors tonight, we're not even asking for $40,000 or $39,999. This is where the value is here. The collectors know this is the main event here, and it's not even $39,999. All you have to do is call. It is one in the world. You get the cert with it. We've done it in 18. We've given you the 160 almost in white diamonds. So your value here is truly second to none. We're not even going to ask for $39,000. It is going to an all-time brand new, let's get it a home before Vegas kicks off. And that is what we're doing, because that otherwise would be the centerpiece. It would be the centerpiece on full display. And instead, we're not asking for $39 or $38 or even $37,999. This is your deal right now. We've got a home for this one because the price will be right. And you guys know, collectors understand this does not get better. It's $37,777. It is our brand new low, and something to really think about if you are collecting the highest end gems and diamonds in the world. That is one that most, I'm talking well-known names, big-time collectors will never, ever own. I can't tell you how many people search in the world for these. People you know by name because they make the Forbes list every year and they are well-known. And they don't get a chance to get many 1-carat pink diamonds for that kind of price tag. Unbelievable. So think about it. Give it some thought. It is here. That is our brand new low. It's got the full cert. It's in the stunning mounting. We did it in the 18, of course. And that is one to consider here tonight. All right, so coming up, we also have a big tanzanite that's new. It's a yellow diamond blue wing block D combination. Also have a very important tanzanite pear shape and an alexandrite that's got a brand new discount on a 124. So that's coming up. Similar mounting here. This is the mounting that inspired the pink diamond mounting. As a matter of fact, take a look at this. This is the bridge that was then inspired to create a brand new version for the pink diamond to accommodate that. But here we go. Wow, what is this great? This is electricity to this alexandrite. Here's a one only very quickly. 6596 is the number here. And what do you say about a really big alexandrite for a really small price? Exactly where we're taking this, but there are a couple things to point out about this particular alexandrite that goes beyond what you typically see, because most alexandrites, especially when they do top a carat, and this is a carat 24, usually they're going to have a little bit of that haze to it, a little bit of, you know, visible, eye visible inclusions, things like that. This is clean, bright, perfect blue-green of the Brazilian material, plus it's got 100% color change that goes to a purple red, and it's 99 points in VS diamonds as well. So here's what we're going to do on this one only that's getting up into that 1 1/4 size nearly, and then we'll get to our big wheel that we have coming up. So a super affordable museum wheel coming up, which I know sounds weird, but that's what's happening coming up next. Really wanted to get this one out the door first, though. Huge bridge, $79.99. It's right here. This is, look at this. This is where it started, 17,000 plus. There's the ring right there, and there's the price tag, $79.99. How about something different just to get it one only, because I got mostly one of a kinds here. We can do this. We can get it out the door right here, right now, but we're going to need to do some wild discounting. And I know it's high end. I get that. And I know it's our 124, and this is the best quality of a bigger stone that we have. You do have to like diamonds because it's got a bunch of those too at the 1 carat in the bridge. The classic bridge in the white gold, but we can change that for you. It's nowhere near 79, 69, 59, 49. I just got to get this one out the door. And with big alexandrites, especially in that 1 carat, usually if they get to 1 carat, if they're just right there, they go for about $17,000 a carat elsewhere. Here they usually go for about $5,000 a carat. We're doing better than that, as you can well see, because we got you another 1/4 carat bigger. We got you 1 carat in diamonds and a lot of gold set with it. It's not even $49 or even $39.99. This is a first caller opportunity, and for our best alexandrite here. I've scoured, I've looked at every single one of them. I was even looking on behalf of a customer here today before the show, just looking at what we have right now. And Alex, this is the best one we've got, especially if you want a carat size. I mean, it's always easy to get like a smaller stone that's got good clarity and good color. When you're up into this rare upper echelon of sizes, it gets so much more difficult. How about this? Make it $29.99. Just see who's out there. Sell it. Sell it right now. Big 124, $29.99. And here is what it looks like on the hand. But I do only have one. So that's kind of that's the deal all night long, pretty much, is we're looking at one only, one only, one only, one only. And that's how we roll. So you know that's the ring you're getting. When you say yes, that one gets right directly shipped to you, except it's going to be in your size and in your favorite gold color. And you only pay $29.99 to get a 124. With that mesmerizing color clarity. Okay, we better do something really crazy coming up here. I got something special on the way, that quick wheel on some museum pieces that have just got to go. And we got to figure out a way to make something affordable, right? So we will. We'll take the museum wheel that I've got. It's aqua, best aqua left. This is the one that we didn't even show the other day because we had this whole wheel of aquas. Boy, did they go fast. Wait till you see this. We've got sapphire, aqua, stunning. Blue sapphire. I've got 2 colors of sapphires on this wheel. So it's going to be a good time. Both unheated. Let's start with the aqua, then we'll build from there. Let me know who's got the alexandrite. That's got to go at $29. $99. That cannot stay here. Take a look at this. Wow, this is my best aqua left in rings right here. And there's one bigger stone, but it's a pendant and it's about $30,000. It's really big. It's like a 20, I think it's a 22 karat. Here we go with this next. This is going to be a quick little wheel here. Let's talk about the other end of the blue spectrum. There's the bright blue zircon. Now I have two sapphires for you. Let's take a look at this. Actually, I'll move this back. There's the yellow sapphire. It's got a little bit more of a modified cushion cut. It's really pretty. There's the blue zircon. Here's the aqua, and then I've got the blue sapphire. Now this is going to be a cornflower blue. And boy, this is just like the all blue wheel here. Let's move that there and then just like add around the way here, but 3 different colors. So that's what's fascinating. A blue is not just a blue, is not just a blue. It depends on the kind of stone you get. So we have an incredible sapphire on your left side, aquamarine in the back. Then we've got the gorgeous zircon, which is more of that turquoisey kind of a Windex blue, which is very similar like what we see with Paraibas in their best form. And then the yellow sapphire. What a wheel. Museum all the way. Cornflower blue diamond cut. It's got my vote. Look at that. It's just a really, really cool stone with the glitter it has to it. Great round cut. How about the Sierra Santa Maria? Can we move some jewelry? Or do you think that's just impossible for the next hour and 20? Can we do it? Can we do it? It's just going to take some extra discounting, right? Drop it all the way on down. We got to move something, right? So here's what I deem should go out the door. All these one-of-a-kinds have got to find their way out. How do we do that? Well, it's going to be a really cheap price. I can tell you that much. Let's walk you through carat weights. That's a 291 aqua in the rose, but you can change it. It's rose and white together. We have the 109. That's the sapphire. It's a cornflower blue, but it's diamond cut. Yes, it is unheated and treated. Then we go to the unheated yellow in the center. That's going to be our 318. So that's a big stone. Sapphires don't have a lot of 3 carats here. We got close with the Pad Parasha, but that's the 3 carat pluser. And then let's go to the zircon, which is this cushion cut. That's the 627 cushion cut, Cambodian, starlight blue zircon. Any one of the 4 you want. It is time to rock them out of here. Let's get going. Then we've got, I don't know, I guess I'll bring out the big yellow diamond. It's just going to take some maneuvering here. Yikes. We got some wild ones here. All right, let's make anything up here. One price, one caller for each. That's all we got. There's a 3 carat sapphire waiting for somebody. Unheated, untreated in that golden color. Really cool. It's almost like knotted on the sides with diamonds there. Anyone you'd like? Any questions so far? We can obviously try them on as you ask about them. We'll give you a little rundown of the carat weights, even bring up the graphics for you as you ask about them. But look at this, $79.99 across the board. Wouldn't you know it? Looks like that Alexandrite should have been originally part of this deal. Well, we're going to make it a lot better, and I have callers dialing in because I think they know. They can hear it in the voice. We got to do it, guys. Got to get a few pieces out the door here before we get to our last hour tonight. So instead of $79, $69, $59, $49, everything up here, really crazy good museum levels. That's our best aqua. It's our best yellow. It's our best cornflower blue round. Yeah. You got the, which one do you like, the yellow or the blue? The blue one. All right. I know that front one's the yellow one. Yeah. There are 2 sapphires, both unheated. The cornflower for you is going to be item number 5618. 109. I'm going to try it on for you right now. That's the 109 with the 84 points in diamonds. Boy, it's going to take more discounting, isn't it? 49, 39. Uh-oh. $29.99. You know what? I'll go even lower. Let's keep going. Sapphires verifying. Let me know which one you're thinking about. They are all one onlys. The good news is I can change the gold on any one of them, including the aqua. Because, you know, it's a little more unusual to see rose gold and aqua together like you're seeing in the background here. But we'll change it if you want. Tell you what. I love this. Not even, I'm in giveaway mode. I'm officially there. We're putting it in overdrive giveaway mode. So here's what I'm going to do. Not even $1,999 a ring. And your sapphire ring, remember that blue sapphire has 84 points in perfect pave. It's like a big skirted ruffle. It's amazing, like a true ballerina style. It looks like a tutu done in beautiful diamond pave. Anything you'd like, not even 19. Let's get them all gone. We got to make all 4 disappear, just like magic. I'm going to go lower. I'll just keep going. And then let me know which one you're thinking about. Virginia's thinking about one. Joy's thinking about one. Let me know very quickly because instead of $19.99 or $18.99, oh my goodness. I mean, listen, this is as crazy low as any sapphire, any aqua, any blue zircon, but these happen to be the best of what we have, all sitting here together on a wheel. And yet I'm not even asking $1,888, and we're starting to get busy because, yep, When you price them too cheap, they will go. It's just that simple. It is the rule of thumb here. Let's get them out the door right now. Not even $18.88 or $18.49 or even $17.99. It's time to let them go. All one onlys change the gold on any, and we're sizing and shipping on top of all this value. That's what's crazy. You get all this value on the ring itself, and then all the extras are freebies, and I'll make them $1,777. Which one do you like, Christine? Blue zircon. All righty, let's show the blue zircon. That's going to be item number 6675. It's a 5 right now, so I'm going to put on my pinky for you, but there's a, yep, definitely a big ring, yes. Well, it's a cornflower. So what cornflower is it's not a pastel. It's not like a light baby blue, but it's not a deep royal blue either. So a cornflower, Tony, if you have the photograph, we can actually show it. Cornflower is like known as the bright blue. It's kind of like almost like a violet. Look at the center of this cornflower. You see how it kind of pops? It's almost like a little bit neon to it. It's not just a flat blue. This is really how I classify that round. It's very bright. It's of course diamond cut as well. So you're going to get all of that sparkle, which you wouldn't normally get from a sapphire of any kind. And yet it's really vibrant, but it is over a carat. It's in that round. We love it. It's unheated on top of all that. Usually a stone of that color. And what's everyone getting? Yes. Sure, like a whole, yeah, sure. Let me go ahead and measure it for you. And I apologize for putting on my pinky. It's just I can't fit a 5 today on my finger. So sometimes I can. Today I'm not going to try it. Otherwise it might not come off. So I'll just measure it for you here. There's the measurement from top to bottom. It is really about, gosh, it's really good. It's about 5/8 of an inch from top to bottom there, which is a little more than a half, but not quite 3/4. Virginia, any questions on this wheel? Oh, the alexandrite. You didn't get the Alex, did you? Okay, good. All right. Alexandrite from the previous piece is going. Christine, did that answer their question on measurements, or do they need millimeter sizes as well? Okay, because I can always help with millimeter sizes if you want like the stone size exactly or anything like that. Kevin, I'm going to try on that blue sapphire one more time for you. We'll see who's got that one, 5618. The item number on the sapphire, again, that's the 109. Diamond cut round, bright as can be. Try the blues and try the 3 carat plus on the yellow. The yellow is where you get over 3 carats in your sapphire. That yellow sapphire is a 318. And then the aqua, so far, nobody's asked about the big aqua, but that's a Sierra Santa Maria, and that's a great big size as well. Sierra Santa Maria is a 291. Right now, it's in rose and white together. I would say get it in all white. Yes, thank you on the sapphire. Sapphire, the blue is gone. All right, we still have the yellow. And then let me come in a little closer. We're verifying on that blue zircon. Let me know, Virginia, if you've got the blue zircon, because these are all one of a kind, so we don't want to disappoint people that call in a little later and only to find out, oops, my piece actually sold. So we'll keep you updated on where they stand. Any questions here before we go in about 60 seconds? Yellow, remember that's 3 carats plus on that unheated yellow. Here's the Sierra Santa Maria. Here is the blue zircon, Cambodian's best blue zircon. Last call. Any one of those. We're verifying on the blue, we're verifying on the yellow, and hopefully we've got somebody thinking about that Sierra Santa Maria because that is a huge value. Thank you on the Alex. Let me know when you know who got that one. We'll thank them. Very well done on the alexandrite. Giveaway mode has begun. Don't forget about the bracelet. 7 carats, 78 in rubies, but 11 carats, 55 in diamonds. I mean, really, do you remember it? Have you seen it? This is the ruby bracelet I showed you earlier, all the way around. Rubies and diamonds. My goodness, you've got really close to 20 carats of gem material there. Diamonds and emerald cut rubies. That is something you need to call and ask about if you're at all thinking about it, because that looks like $1 million piece. It is nowhere near. So that's a big one there. Super, super cool bracelet. And so many people were disappointed that it had been spoken for, and then after a while, all was said and done, it was released. So, and don't forget, we still have the pot Parasha. That was only $34.99. There was the pod Parasha, $34.99 the pod. Keep that in mind. Last call here on this wheel. So I have one pink zircon, and it's in quite the mounting. also happen to have, so I'm getting a lot of questions about it, so let's get right to it. 6733. It's coming on up. Why not? Can't believe, I don't know if this is the night to do this, but I happen to have a 1 carat 51 natural fancy yellow in a pendant. Haven't done that. Had them in rings a couple of times here and there. But what about the pendant gals? What about the gals who like to wear a little something around the neckline? Blue zircon's gone. Congratulations. Just aqua, and the 3 carat yellow is left. Okay, so next up, let's get right to it because the top of the hour is only about 10 minutes away. So this is where it is time. I know we've had a lot of questions about this. This is just, the only question is, can we manage to, yes. Well, okay. Is she thinking it sounds like a zirconia? Is that where the issue is? She hung up on you? Oh no. Well, Kathy, if she's not familiar with zircons, remember it's a natural stone. I know it sounds like zirconia is not. It's zircon. And zircon comes in a wide variety of colors. And it's extremely rare, especially in certain colors like the pinks, the blues, and also those pinky orange that we have. So just a quick little heads up for our gal that was asking about the zircons. They're very, very unusual. So you don't see them everywhere, which is why there's probably questions about where's the value at? How much are they usually? You don't find them in most places. So tough to find, it means it's pretty valuable, right? Otherwise, a lot of jewelry establishments would carry it. It's beautiful. It's extremely valuable in the Cambodian because it's that one source. The only blues that came out of the world is that Cambodian source. And we call it presentation grade because it was mined by a family who owned the land, they owned the mines, they did everything. I mean, it was a full-on multi-generational family affair for this mining process. And what was so limited out of that mine, the mine is now keeping mine shut down. So there's really, again, you're talking about nothing else left besides what's floating out there in the world as it is, this finite little number of stones that usually were set aside and then gifted to important people all across the world. Kings and queens, heads of state, government officials, superstar like pop star royalty, celebs, things like that. The Cambodian people, and I'll just show it here one more time so you know what we're talking about, they actually presented them, hence the name presentation grade, to be that gift to celebrate their heritage and to celebrate their land. And this was like the beautiful, beautiful stone that, first of all, you can tell is pretty lively here, right? But it's really rare. And that stone in particular is a 6675 item number. It's our 627. So got a beautiful way that it kind of does little flowers, almost like little clusters of diamonds. Yes. Thank you. Is that our, did she call us back? Oh, good. It's the same gal. So this is out of Cambodia, but mined out. So just to put a button on that, it really is rare, but it's spectacular because the zircons as a family give you the double refraction. So that's the 627 with the 76 points in diamonds. And that one is now sold. 6675 is the number. And then we've got a quick look at the yellow sapphire here quickly. There's the yellow, just to maybe bring up the information very quickly on the yellow, because that is the 3 carat plus. It's 6132. And then we'll bring out the yellow diamond for you. This is a yellow sapphire. Yellow diamond coming up very, very soon here for you as well. Looking forward to sharing that, but that's going to be, it's going to be a little wild. 6132 is the item number here. That's the 318 cushion cut yellow. Also has 86 points in diamonds around it, and that'll be in yellow gold or white or rose, whatever you prefer. But it's an unheated sapphire, so just wanted to give you a little bit of a close-up with thought, you know what, maybe it's just a matter of seeing the information. So 318 unheated, 86 points in diamonds, and it's 6132. So that would be for one caller, and the diamond weight is 86, and it's 1777 as well. And that's what I was saying. It's kind of got the split shake that's a little bit more like knotted, if you will, in diamonds on the sides there. So that's a good one, and that's a really big sapphire to get for 1777, especially when it does that. And how it compares is it's a little more deeply golden, like it's a golden yellow. It's not orange, I wouldn't say, and it's not brown, but it's got a little bit more of a golden color when you compare that to, let's say, the yellow diamond that's coming up, which is right here, which will not be 1777, but there's the, and I got to get that polished off, but that's the difference in the color there. Good. So now we're gonna get that yellow diamond ready for its close-up, and then we'll take one look at the aqua. Might as well, right? 1777 on the 318 unheated. Here's the aqua that we were, boy, that's gonna require a little bit of extra movement back. So you can see this one, and again, these are all one-of-a-kinds. Now, this is obviously unusual because it's in the rose gold, but that's not how you have to leave it. So do keep that in mind. This is item number 6077, and that is the 291. Sierra Santa Maria, and that does have 78 points in diamonds. So that's another one only for 1777. If you would like to own that stunning, top quality aqua, that's a beauty right there in one bigger stone, as opposed to, we saw a lot of smaller aquas earlier put together to make the floral design. Remember that? This is more like, again, just one powerful large center stone. Great way to appreciate the beauty and rarity of aqua out of that best mine, which has been mined out for some time. So next up is going to be the yellow diamond. We're just going to go ahead and bring it out. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, that was rhetorical. Do not answer that. Here's what we've got coming up. 67, 33 on the way. Take a look at this. I have had large yellow diamonds in rings. Even tonight, brought out the largest we did have. I want to show you this one. Let's come in a little closer here and get ready to wow ya. Like I said, the most complicated part about this is just going to be displaying it for you, because it just is, it's a big piece. And I want you to see all of the magic of that stone, which is our very rare size to achieve in yellows. Don't see a lot over the 1 carat range, and this one's going up over 1.5 carats. It's our 151. Natural yellow diamond, VS stone, cushion cut square, brilliant cut, and all of that is the beginning. Then we add another 101 in diamonds around it, so your total weight is indeed 252 in total diamond weight for your neckline. And this is where I know we get ecstatic when we see a 150 or 151 or 160 in a ring. We've had a couple of those, and boy, they've been popular. This is where we're bringing out the pendant. Such a stunner, isn't it? But at the same time, it's also a Wednesday, and we're approaching late night portion of the show here. We've got like 5 minutes left till the top of the hour. So here's what I'm thinking. There is only one way when I stare at this bag and I look at this and I see one price tag and it says 15,999.00. That's 16 grand. Here's what I'm going to do instead. I know you've been, I flashed it a few minutes ago and everybody's been losing their mind ever since. Like, that's what we've been waiting for. A large yellow diamond in a pendant. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Great size bail, beautiful finishing on the interior. Here's what it looks like from that perspective. Of course, your bail has those larger bezel sets. Yeah. Oh, good. The aqua. So you got the Alex, and who was that? It was the same gal? Yeah. A new register got the Alex. Do you remember his or her name? Hi, Robert. Brand new. And do you remember where he was calling from? Oh, wonderful. Well, welcome into the party. Idaho in the house. And then you had Connie get the aqua. So I think the last piece from that wheel that's left is the yellow sapphire, by the way. And it was your caller who got, it was Kathy, right? Who got the zircon. So thank you, Kathy. Enjoy. Thank you, Robert. And thank you. And thank you. And Connie, thank you for the aqua. All right. So yellow sapphire is the last thing left off that last wheel. Here's the yellow diamond. We got to get away from $16,000 and in a hurry, don't we? We got to get away. We got to jam. We got to bolt. Let's do it right now. This is going to be absolutely wild. You've got a real moment here to enjoy and take advantage of something really extraordinary. You just don't see. We just don't put the big stones in the pendants usually, but I thought it was time. So here's what we've got for you. Instead of, look at that. Instead of $16,000, do I dare? And you know what's going on with the bigger stones there? Those are beautiful, large VS round brilliants creating that bail. Then the larger round brilliants that go all the way around that to create the perfect halo. So you got the bail done damage, you got the halo, you got the 151 on full display here. I just think we need to move it and move it inexpensively. That's kind of been the name of the game here tonight. So I'll tell you what, let's do it right now. The very first. You know what? I don't even know if reducing it from 16,000 to 12,000 is going to get it done. And I've had my fair share of the 151s. We've had a few of them, and that's been a wonderful delight to bring you something that's not quite the expense of a 2 carat, but certainly going to be a lot larger than a 1 carat, which is what we typically see. I tell you what, I'm not even making $11,999. We're going to put it on the auction block and risk it. We're going to risk it all here. And I'm going to abandon 11,000 or 10,000 or 9,000. Who is looking for the yellow diamond of this rare size? You don't see them discounted ever. We're getting you there right now. Not even 9, not even 8. I want to see everybody in. And this may be. Maybe it's that perfect piece to go with the fabulous ring you have. Maybe you just want to put and invest your money into a gorgeous pendant because that's where you prefer to wear your jewelry. Here's what we've got. It's what people see first, really. I mean, really, it's your pendants and your earrings, right, that they see first, more so than your rings. This is on full display. Right when somebody makes eye contact, they see that beautiful pendant. I'll tell you what, we're not even going to do 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. I'm not even starting at 55 because I think it's going to take all of this to get not just one, but let's get a whole party going. Let's invite everybody to the 151 yellow diamond party that we have going on here. I'm not even asking for 55 because we are looking and looking really, really carefully for some open, and yet a lot of bidders thereafter would be a lot of fun. This is how we do it. Here's the finishing in the back as well, so you can see how that's going to be really just, again, stabilized against the neckline, really comfortable, never anything like really sharp or scratchy behind that. That's important. In a pendant, we're also going to be looking at, you know what, better than 55. So I want you to see the bail and the piece at the same time if I can. And it's kind of a delicate balance there, but there you have it. So what we're going to do is not even 55 or 54 or 53 or 52. How about $5,000 to start to get this big carat 51 going out the door? When we've had carat 50s, because I've had a couple in the last several months, just a couple. It's been, you know, bringing them out because they've been in demand. We've been looking for them. But they have not been $5,000. And this is still giving you tremendous diamond weight around it. We know that. There's a lot to love about this pendant. I have no open at $5,000. That's been always... That's the figure that does the trick if it's basically that on a band instead of on a bail in a band like a ring. 5,000 does it. Yellow diamond lovers, these are still collectible. We started this evening tonight, and let me welcome everybody to the top of the hour just in case you are just tuning in. Glad you're with us tonight on this big celebration of really what's new on this Wednesday night. Fabulous to have you with us for this final hour that we have left, and this is the way we're starting it. With an all-out collectible, must invest into. We have collectors out there that are looking for important diamonds, yellow diamonds, pink diamonds. We've had green diamonds. We've had blue diamonds. We are the hub for bringing you values like literally nobody else can touch, nobody else can do, nobody else can even think of or fathom. And what we're doing on this 151, in which I've had a number of rings. Now, I get it. I think overall, this is just kind of the information you gather after doing this for a long, long time, is that yes, typically there's more of an audience for a ring than there is for a pendant. So even riskier to put it on an auction block format here tonight. But what's the problem right now is we don't even have an open and we don't have anyone thinking about it or verifying at even $5,000. So it just means we either skedaddle or we try something else here for the top of the hour that has just now arrived. So what I'm going to do is this. We're going to lower the increment. We're going to lower, well, the increment's not even up there, so it doesn't get much lower than a non-increment, but that would be $50, right? And then lower the open, because really that's what we're looking for, to get this a fabulous home. I said it at the top of the show, I'll say it again. This is our very last hour of this Wednesday. We are just days away from having our folks depart for Las Vegas, which is the biggest domestic jewelry show. It's jewelry oriented as opposed to gemstone oriented. So it's more about finished pieces, designer aspects, award-winning designs than it is about loose stones. And it is a collection of the world's finest. A lot of our pieces here that are of museum caliber are headed out that way. This is one of them. We had a pink diamond. We had our largest yellow diamond earlier, gone in a flash. We had a pink diamond here, 109, certified VS pink diamond. Now we're bringing to you the 151 yellow. It is in the pendant. It is the fabulous, brilliant cut square cushion. And I'm not going to ask for 5,000. Let's try something a little different here, and let's take another look at it. Instead of even 5 or $4,900 to start, this is just wrong. I mean, again, just going on past precedent, right? 151s, they don't go for this low. We know that. We've seen it. How many times? This is just the battle of a pendant as opposed to a ring, and rings tend to be just, you know, a little more sought after overall. So just getting another grip on that, just to try and show you all of it. Oh, it's just, yeah. Sorry, guys. This is really, like I said, tougher to display than it'll be to sell, especially if we're going to end up at a lower open than even 49 or 48 or 47 or 46. How about 45 to get that one started on a fabulous, what is last call on our Wednesday here. We don't have a lot of time left, and we still have so much to show you. So instead of even 45, which doesn't have an open, I can't believe it. Never seen anything like it. Now I realize we haven't had a ton of carat 51s, but there have been several, and not a one of them has been anywhere close to 45. And they're all gone. I'd trot them right out here and show them to you. I don't have them. They're gone. They've already found their homes. They've found their happy home forever. We're looking for 45. Don't have it. How about 44? I'll just keep going until we get an open. That's kind of the thing here. And you're getting to 52 total weight. And you get as many beautiful white diamonds almost as you have in that center stone, but still, the rare is the larger, and the larger is the rare, and that's beautiful. And it's not 44 or 43 or 42 or $4,100. I'm at your mercy here. We're going to get this one home, and I'll make it $4,000 to get that's new. That has not been done before. And my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, if you want us to turn it into a ring, just say the word. I mean, I imagine we could, right? I just think that's the battle here, is that we're not as used to seeing the huge yellow diamonds in pendants as we are in rings. Here is your pendant opportunity. What about those that have a ring and need the matching piece? What about if that's your preference, is to wear gorgeous pendants in your life? I'm looking for $4,000 to get it going. We don't have an open. It's $50 increments, and we'll give it 60 seconds. Not before have we had a carat 51. VS yellow diamond, and I know we've had, it's funny when you know you have so few, you know that when you remember every single one of them, like every single one, down to the exact carat weight, down to the setting, down to how it was priced, where it was, when it was here, all of that information, because it's so few and far between that we have this size. And I have 40 seconds left to get $4,000, and that is a mega stone. And look at it again from a distance away, because what it ends up looking like in a square cushion that's this size, it ends up looking even larger than it is. It's on the hand. Let's take a look at a measurement as well. Uh-oh, maybe waited too long. I might have. Just under an inch from top to bottom. Let's show it on the neckline. Maybe that'll help too. Just kind of show it a different way than even, just up close. And imagine that on your favorite chain, which could be yellow gold or white gold. Let's face it, that could be either way you want to go. Yellow or white gold chain, pop that right on through, and that's going to work because it is two-tone gold. And you've got your mega 151. We have a new open at $4,000. All right, so we're going to move right along. That is the one that I've never seen a 151 priced like that before. So that is just a huge moment in time. Had to show it to you. Let's keep going here and show you what else we have, because we do have a fabulous pink zircon. This is what we were just talking about with blues. We were talking about the rarity, and call me if you want to get that started, because we can always revisit it if you need some more time to think about it. But I just wanted to bring this one out. This is that fiery pinky red zircon for you. That is just the ultimate. We were just talking about the blues. Now we're going to go to a newer mine than that, because the zircons have been around in the earth for about 4.4 billion years. But yet there's new mines that sometimes will spring up when you least expect it. And in early 2020, it was the mine in Sri Lanka, which they thought, well, could it be another sapphire deposit? Could it be spinel? And in turn, it was actually zircon, which was very exciting because it was the first newer zircon mine to pop up in modern history. And it's 6583, because the other mines have been around for some time, whether it's the yellows or the blues or the hyacinths or the clear. There's also colorless zircon. But this is that rare pinky red, 6583, but it is undeniable. When you want brilliance and sparkle, really the zircon is one that I highly recommend. I can't recommend a stone stronger than the zircon when you're talking about incredible fire and brilliance. This is our 418. It is stunning, isn't it? 418 round. It also has 58 points in diamonds as well going on with it. So this is really, really pretty. And yes, let me see. Okay, and yes. All right, so you got a really special opportunity. Hey, Joyce, do we still have, actually, it looks like she needs it for tomorrow, so no worries. No, it is available. Hey, Judith, if you're watching, it is available. So it's available. I don't know if I have it to show, but it is available. So the answer is yes, that ring is available. All right. Here's our 418 with 58 points in diamonds. I'll tell you what. No open on the last auction. Let's try it again. Try it on again. Let's give it a try and see what we can do here. Unless you have the open on the yellow diamond, we'll return back to it because that just might need a little extra time to realize or get over the shock of where that open was. I'm going to try it again though, but instead of asking, because it's a $49.99 ring, this is that rare individual stone that has so much red to it. So it's almost bordering on red zircons, which if you're familiar, don't even have a price in the buying guide. So that's really, when you get into the red anything really, in diamonds and sapphires, of course, red sapphires would be rubies. The red category of gemstone families is usually the highest end. And the same thing happens with zircons, and that's why I point that out. With this stone, it's far more than just a pink. It's got a lot of red to it as well. So you're not just getting one basic color, which again, extraordinary if it was, but this has got that extra punch of the red color to it. I'm going to go ahead and do something wild here. Instead of $49.99 or even $39 or $29, we're just going to start an auction, and we're not even starting at $3,000. That's how we do this, and this is how we make it happen for you. I'm not even starting at $3,000 or $25 or $2, because if you don't get an open on a 151 yellow, it might be time for that extra mile. Let's go for it. I'm going to start, you know what, $1,500 to open. Let's do it. And then every single clover leaf, if you will, has that beautiful concave styling. It's got extra diamonds, bigger stones set within it. And then in the corners of those, you have bigger diamonds as well. So your 58 points of diamonds is powerful. It's really bigger individual stones throughout here, and it looks fantastic. So we have nope, we don't have it yet, so let's give it 60 seconds and we'll see what we got. And then we can move right along. We still have a lot more to show you. We have another yellow sapphire, actually. If you were looking for that more bright, kind of like a yellow diamond color in a sapphire, we have it for you. That'll be here. And then we have rubellite, more blue sapphires, great looking tanzanite, all of that on the way. Even some really fabulous blue, green sapphire earrings. That does not happen every day, and when I've had them, they've been studs. We're going to bring you a drop coming up in a little bit here. So our final call, 30 seconds left. Let's try this one on so you can see what it looks like here with the 418. So we just had that question. Are zircons rare? And the answer is extremely. You don't see them out in stores. This is that reddish pink. This is that newer fine, which, by the way, if you're thinking, oh, wait, early 2020, if that was being mined, that must be still going strong. Nope. It is all that mine, all the pinks were mined out some time ago. It was actually a mining operation that was all together comprehensively less than a year from start to finish. So really incredible stone there. And to get 58 points in diamonds, I was doing some inventory of my own fine jewelry, and I have a ring that looks a lot like this, but without the center stone. And just really, I was just thinking, wow, that's such a pretty ring. I need to bring that out more often. I love when you get pave that's done concave like this, it creates a dimension that's different. If you just put pave like it usually is on a flat surface, that's pretty and it gives you that glittery aspect. But when you see them like they're done here, where it's like individual sections and then they're all concave, just simply means it dips down like this. And then all that pave is within that. It's really pretty because there's actually a dimension and a texture to it. So we have no open on that one. All right, so no auctions are not the thing? That's okay. I'll come up with something else. I got a quick value on some sapphire earrings here, but these are not regular sapphires. They're a mix of colors. There are two colors in one here, so it's really, really rare. Let me set these up for you, and then let us know if you are giving that yellow diamond some thought. We'd love to get that one at home. Here are the sapphire earrings that I have. I mean, come on now. That should do it. This is, yeah, I'm like, what's gonna stick? What's gonna be like that wow moment where you go, come on now. That's it. That's $69.27. I mean, right? That's a sapphire. If you're going, so she gonna sell me one earring? Nope. There's a match pair of this rare color, which is blue and green together. They're like a teal sapphire, emerald cut. It starts with a hoop. It goes diamonds all the way around the emerald. I mean, is this too much? Like, this is like really unbelievable. And as this moves, I know you're seeing it side to side here. When these are on the ear and they sit north to south like they're gonna sit, there's a beautiful movement they have, right? Obviously it's an earring. It's got a hinge, it's got an O-ring, so it moves, it articulates. When you see these stones move, they're like morphing right before your eyes. So we could get a color changing gem and wait to change a light source to see it go from one color to another, or you get these. And suddenly it's blue and green in the same light. It's just a matter of movement. The sapphires are stunning. These are really beautiful emerald cuts. They're 90 points total weight. This is not as much about the carat weight as it is about the fact that they're rare color, dual colors, they're matching, they're clean, and they're emerald cuts. Oh, and one more thing, they're unheated. So just before you think we couldn't add any more rarity, that's Mother Nature saying, wait, I did that on my own. You all don't need to help me. I did that all by myself. That's what it's about. And then you have diamonds and diamonds and diamonds, and 62 points in an earring. That's one of our larger diamond weights we do as an accent in an earring, because they start in the front of the hoop, they go all the way around the emerald cut, and by goodness, here's another expensive piece. I can't avoid them tonight. It's like everything we put up is better than the next, and rarer than the next, and rarer than the next, and that's what I got. But isn't it fun to see rarity like this brought down to a price tag that anybody can afford? Did I just say that? I'm going to try something here. Just call it experimentation with price tags, because sometimes you just got to move some jewelry, right? And we're taking something brand new. I'm nervous about this, because right now those are supposed to be $4,499 for the pair, and that's it. Well, I'm going to try something a little different here and see who's out there. Do we still have you with us on a Wednesday? I know we do. We just need to tantalize you with something really, really exciting and special and different and bold. That's what I'm about to do here. But I need to be believers. If you're a believer in what we do and you want magic, because I know we like a lot of blue stones, right? Blue sapphires, blue topaz, that's all popular. This is another step up in rarity, but it gives you blues, it gives you greens. This could be the most versatile earring you have. And for those of you going, well, I don't know, I'm not putting on a ball gown. This may be a drop, but it's not like an overly dressy earring. What about denim? Denims, patriotic holidays. I mean, blues and greens that are shifting back and forth because of the light that's able to go through them thanks to the emerald cut, and diamonds all the way around them. And that's one of our bigger diamond weights, and I don't have, you know what, let's get you a great price. And I mean like a really crazy, make you just lose your mind kind of price tag. But call first, dial first before you completely lose your mind. Dial in early, then you're ready to go, and then we get it out the door, because this has just got to go. Sometimes you just got to say bye-bye to the earrings, okay? And we're going to try our best here to make a really, really extraordinarily rare pair of earrings fly. Take a look. Be our guest. They're really cool. They're really rare. Sure, let's show them, measure them, try them on, all that. Would love to have you on the line. Snap bar closure to the hoop. This just doesn't get any better. Doesn't get any better. Here's the length. So not, again, not overly, lengthy or dramatic. They're about 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. A little bit more, but we'll show you here. Where the actual post is, 3/4 of an inch. The diamonds will just raise a little bit over that. I just, again, don't call us yet. That's what I'm trying to encourage you to dial early, because I'm really thinking about getting extra crazy on this one. And going real, just get them out of here low. And I'm hoping we have somebody thinking about them and who's willing to be brave and dial in early and just be ready so that they go to you and not to somebody else. Because if you love them, you know a value's coming your way. I don't know if you just heard that, but they have a really nice, strong snap closure. So when they do, they click and you'll hear that, and you know they're locked. You know they're good to go when they are. Look at that. Just a really great, see how they move? And you see what I mean about, it's almost like a huggy to start, right? It's like a huggy that then leads to that drop. It's really stunning, and yet diamonds going up a little higher than the actual piercing itself. Not 49. Okay, this is all kinds of misgivings here about this, but you know what? We got to do it. We got to do what we got to do. Blowout time. I'm going to give you 60 seconds, and I have a feeling they may be gone in 60 seconds time, because one of the rarest sapphires I can bring you. Should we just go there? Do it. I'm not even asking for half. Sure enough, $22.50 should be the lowest I go. I'm not asking for, should we do it? Another half of that, which would be $11.25. I'm now 75% off the TVON price here. And I have nobody on the lines yet, so I'll tell you what. Rarest stones I can bring you in an earring. I think that's going to top it, right? Blue, green, emerald cut, sapphires, and we have nobody at $11.25. $1,100, $10.99. Tell you what, 60 seconds, Tony. That's all I can even advertise these for. I can't even give them more publicity than 60 seconds of airtime. This is the time to get on the phone lines and make them yours. I'm going to make them $999, and that's it. That's all I can do. It's everything and more, and then some, and just a major effort to get them out the door to anybody who loves them. And yet you will live in these. They're not oversized. They're not too long, or they're not like, you know, hitting the shoulders or getting tangled in your hair. They're just simple, elegant drops that are diamonds the whole way from top to bottom, framing that sapphire, which is an emerald cut blue green sapphire, and they're still here. Oh my goodness. 44 seconds remaining on those. It should go. They absolutely should. I mean, the flashes and fires of the blues and the greens that comes through, it's astounding. It is really, truly astounding to me. It really is something special. Try them. And again, you'll see what I mean. To get 62 points in just the diamonds alone in solid gold is unbelievable for that price tag. And here they are in a hoop that snaps closed, hinge, the O-ring that allows you to have the movement of the actual centerpiece that drops there is extraordinary. We took 75% off and then just kept on going. Right on down to $9.99. Whew, let's get to it, guys. We've got the Paraiba as a recap. We've got so much to show you. But again, those sapphire earrings should be going. And again, that looks like alexandrite is what it looks like. But even more rare, I see more alexandrite on the show than I do blue-green sapphires. Matched pairs in emerald cuts. Okay, so now, quick update. We do have one white diamond ring in a bridge, just FYI. Certified white diamond, 1 carat. That's what this one looks like right there. So just so you, woo, wait a minute. That's got some fire. Okay. All right, Oval. Do you know it's been a while since we've seen an Oval 1 carat diamond in a ring? Thank you. This is it. There's the Oval. 1 carat exactly, G color. And so just let me know if you're looking for a big white diamond. I know we have some people that are always asking, do we have anything in the big white diamonds? And they are tough, tough, tough to get a big value on. Okay, so let's go back to the yellow diamond. We have got to get this at home. I got a lot of people thinking about it, asking about it. Listen, here's the thing about it. It's got this price tag, and you know where it was. It started at $16,000. We have the 151 yellow diamond. I have 40 minutes left in the show. We couldn't even move those sapphire earrings, so I know there's an issue, okay? I know something else is happening. So here's what I'm going to do right now. We're going to bring that yellow diamond back, because out of everything that I could recap here, I think, honestly, the thing we need to do is show you that yellow diamond. I need to show you the yellow diamond again. And I need you to really, because I don't have a better value to recap than that one at the auction open. And we can just send it out the door here. We're really just, again, determined to get this one home, and that's the idea. And you know what? I have a lot of people asking about and asking if we can do lower. Honestly, if it started at 5 and I went to 4, then maybe there'd be some more room to move. But when you start at $16,000 and you end up looking for $4,000 to start and you don't get it, it doesn't leave me a lot of extra room, especially when that is the lowest price we've ever actually associated with a carat 51. And that's the prize. Obviously, there are diamonds with it and there's gold with it, but that's the lowest price we've seen on a 151 yellow. So let's do this. And I realize it's a pendant, so I think that's the uphill battle here, is that just, again, pendants, naturally, just sometimes you don't have as many people searching for pendants. So let me do this. I'm going to do the best I can here, but we're going to try something a little different, and I'm not even going to do $4,000. So if you are thinking about it, call me, because I know we have a lot of people thinking about it. If I could go lower, we would, but we're at $16,000 and we kind of just took a tumble here. So I'll tell you what, if you would like the yellow diamond, I'm going to show it to you right now, and call me early if you're one of the many thinking about it, asking about it, all that. Here it is once again. We just saw this a few moments ago. There's the 151 Superstar Yellow. That is item number 6733. And I'm going to go ahead and forget about the auction. We're going to just pretend we never did it. Put it back up at $16,000, but watch this. If anybody would like the 151 yellow diamond, and maybe you just get it for, again, I know we got resellers out there, maybe not at this moment, but usually we have a lot of people that are going, you know what? I'm in the business. They got better values than I get from my dealers, from my jewelry people, like the people that are in the business and that's all they do. We've got better values to our TVON family here, and that's what we love to showcase. I'm going to make this easy right now. Instead of $16,000, instead of asking for an auction and competition and all that, let's just sell it First caller can have it. Make it $3,999 and you will own it. I don't want to make it an auction. We're at that last point in the evening here where we don't have a lot of time and we've got obviously a lot to show you. It's all pretty important jewelry tonight that's brought out, but that is going to be for one caller at $39.99 just to get it done. Just to move it on out. And I know it's $1 extra off from what the auction open was. I got to tell you, if I could go $2 more off, I would do it. I literally can't. We weren't even supposed to do 4,000 to open. This is just to make it easy, simple, and eliminate the competition. Just get you a huge value on a major yellow diamond and give you the value of a lifetime there at $39.99. All right, we got a request coming in, and that's always good. We'd love to help you with a request in the last 35 minutes because what I have is also just a lot of brand new. Hi, Brenda. Thank you, Brenda, for the request. How about some demantoid? 1 carat, wants the horsetail, and she's got a price range. And I have 2 options. Thanks to Christine, we've got 2 options for you, Brenda. So Brenda will show them right here, right now. $39.99. Let's give this 30 more seconds to take it all in. Look at it, evaluate it, get on those lines, and make sure that this is going out to you. Let me just go ahead and put it on the hand one more time as well so you can see that perspective, because that's really, really sensational, isn't it? So highly recommend it. Only $39.99. Take it, take it, take it. When it's gone, it's gone. And you know it's going to go to somebody tonight, right? Because there's enough people thinking about it and who are thinking about that $4,000 open and mulling that over. And now you got an even better value coming your way. So just a huge moment there for anybody who wants a really special yellow diamond when it, push comes to shove, we got to get it out the door. So let's get to our demantoids. I either have a 113, which is in the bridge. Oh my goodness. And we'll just give Brenda, you know what? I don't want this to be about the price tag. Let's show her 2 great options, starting with, hello, the neon. There's the neon for you. That's going to be item number 2695. Then, and this is going to be a nice way to also show you a couple of different looks in demantoid. And let me tell you, Brenda, I'm not sure which mounting she's going to like better, but there is a definite stone that, look at that. I mean, my goodness. You got perfect neon across the board. So you know why I'm putting them together, Tony? Because I want her to be able to compare the 2, and 2 different mountings, 2 great stones, but they are both over a carat as she requested. Now, the one on the left is the 113. So we're going to build the information on the one on the left in the bridge. That's 2695. It's a 113 round, and it has the bridge, which also has 99 points in diamonds. Now, if you like, and remember, Brenda, I have good news, they can be changed. So you're seeing yellow and white, you can change either one to either color. So even rose, if you want to go with that option. 1261 is over here. That's the same mounting we saw earlier with a beautiful cornflower blue round. Sapphire stone, that's going to be the floral. That's going to be a 102 round, so it is a bit smaller. And every point counts in demantoid, but it also has the 84 points in the diamonds. So you've got more of a floral look. You've got more of our bridge. You've got 2 just perfectly on point neon stones there, that's for sure. And it's up to you because I never want it to be, I knew she gave us a price range, thankfully, and that really helps. That has inspired us. And listen, if anybody else is looking for a demantoid, these both will have the horsetail inclusion, Christine, because stones that size, they're not something you see with your naked eye. You really need a jeweler's loupe to see them. But there's this wispy inclusion that is actually signifying that it is from that mine. And guess what? Either way, what we're actually listed at $59.99 and $62.99, Christine, this is how much we appreciate that request when they give us a price range, because she's probably saying that is not the price range I requested. That price range she requested is motivating the drop in these prices so that you're not paying $59.99. I'm sorry, this one, yes. No, this one is $62. That one's $59.99 originally. Yes. The yellow gold in the bridge. And remember, she can change it if she wants to. Let me try that on. That is the way to go because that is the larger one. So when everything else is equal, like, color and cut and all that, wow. This is a superstar. Oh, I love it. The bridge with all the diamonds, the demantoid being the showpiece in the middle. Call us. Sounds like we've got a couple people with their eye on the bridge. Watch what I'm about to do. This was the $62.99 because it's the bigger one, right? So that's supposed to be $62.99, nowhere near. Call me early. I'm about to blow out a 1 carat plus demantoid with 99 points. So this has the bigger stone, the bigger diamond weight. No wonder everyone's talking about this one. Let me put it up close and showcase this one on its own here. And you know what I'll do? This has never happened before. It truly, I'm going to just tell y'all something because I know it's a request, but that doesn't mean you don't call because I don't know who's going to get what. But I'm going to tell you something right now. There has never been a 1 carat plus ever at this price tag. That's how I just got to make sure this goes out the door. And it's a request, which we'd love to take your requests here at the end of the night. Whatever you're looking to see, if there's something we can throw up there, let's do it. This is not 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, or 3. It's not even for some rhyme or reason because Lolo got a go-go. This is not even going to be $29.99. This does not happen on Russian demontoid 1 carats. This one's a carat 13. This one's got a carat in diamonds. It's in our bridge. Could there be a prettier way to set a Russian demontoid? With the glitter of the diamonds, which actually don't even come close to the glitter of the demontoid. This is why we love demontoids. They're one of the most highly dispersive, therefore brilliant stones in the world. They give you brilliance far beyond diamonds. And we're not asking 29. I had 1 carats the other day. I feel awful now. I had 1 carats here. They were going left and right. They were $39.99 because they were a blowout. And everyone recognized how low that was, and we couldn't keep it here. I've now got a 113. It's not going to be 29 or 28 or 27, 26. This is one of the rarest stones on planet Earth, rarest of the garnet family by far, and it's not 26. I'm just going to keep going. We still have no caller who's saying sold on it yet. Watch this. Another 60-second special coming up. It didn't work on the sapphires, but this is a bigger deal. You don't see 113 demontoids lowered to a price like this. It's already under 3,000 and by a ways. I'm not leaving it 26 or 25. Oh, this is going to be good. Take a look at this. Not even going to be $25.99. Not even. This is so crazy. $2,499. 60-second clock. Any gold you want. Any size you want. And we just made a miracle happen right here tonight at $2,499 for a 113, the ultimate neon. If I had that color grading scale, this is the top of the heap here. This is the best level of color and neon you can get in this stone. Oh, I love it. I love it. And that price tag, we're making it look like it's just like it's a 50-pointer. That's like a 50-point demontoid price tag. And you're getting more than double that carat weight. 113 in. Demontoid. Look at this on the hand again. Finished on the inside. Finished all the way through the inside. This is incredible. It's really something. 20 seconds. And then it's going to be gone. Look at that. It's just a really fabulous stone, isn't it? Diamonds as far as you can see, left to right, side to side, top to bottom, and any gold. So if you want to just let that gold just disappear behind your white diamonds, get it in the white. Rose gold's an option too. Yellow gold's where it is now. That looks fantastic as well. It's totally up to you. Size is up to you, all that. But you need to dial in to take advantage because that is a price tag. If anybody's got wind of that tonight, that'll be talked about for a long, long, long time to come. And I just hope it doesn't set a new structure because that's not a price tag that's appropriate for a stone of that size. You want to see the big yellow sapphire? We've got a very impressive yellow sapphire in the signature, no less. Looking forward to that. So we already saw one yellow sapphire that had more of that golden color to it. We do have a yellow sapphire in the signature. Well. New discount on that one. And last call, if you need help with the pink diamond, we've got that well under $38,000 for a 109 pink diamond. Certified. And those sapphire earrings, I think, are still here, guys. The blue, the green, the emerald cuts, those sapphires, they're still here, I think. And then here we go. $24.99. Let me know if that one's gone. Let's get to it. Here's the yellow sapphire. This is like a diamond yellow. So instead of that, remember how we saw the golden on the wheel? It was more of a golden color. This is more of that true yellow diamond-like color. But it's a sapphire, and it is a fabulous discount. Yeah, this one's going to be really exciting. This is going to be, here we go, a fabulous oval. It's item number 6581, and that is our, another big one, $225. You know what's funny about this, though? Let me compare it for a moment. Remember the 3 carat 18, was it? Look at the difference. Doesn't the oval almost look larger? So sometimes when you get a sometimes it's all about the cutting, right? This is what you call a stone with a big face, because that yellow is a 225 on the right. It looks larger than the 3 carat 18 on the left. So to the point, this may be an already big size at 2 1/4, but it looks even larger. So keep that in mind here. There's your finished undergallery on the signature style. It does have 128 in diamonds around it. We've got it in the yellow. Change it up if you like. We can do white, we can do rose, but let's come in because this is the closest sapphire I have that really is masquerading like it's a yellow diamond. And it really has the pop, the flash, the fire, the brilliance, the beauty, and we are going to knock it out of the park here. One only on this one. And no, it is not. Here's another. I mean, I don't know how many times I've seen $79.99 priced on a bag today, but it's up there. It's like dozens and dozens of pieces. And that has just not been the price that has stuck. We're just going to move them really quickly here. I know that's a little bit more than, you know, most of us want to spend on one piece. Let's just make it easy. But that you got to understand is what it's worth. And that is a great value. You compare that to anywhere else on planet Earth, and you're looking at a sapphire that would be digits more. So come on in on this one. We'll show it to you on the hand here because that's really, I want you to see from a distance when it's able to move, how much flash you get from that yellow diamond or yellow sapphire that looks like a yellow diamond. To be, again, not confused, but it is also unheated. So just like our yellow diamonds are unheated, this is a yellow sapphire that's also unheated. So do keep that in mind. It's got the natural color that is truly all natural, where sapphires get a lot of heat treatment. Typically, this did not. It's got that big size, but even bigger look. 225 actual carat weight, looks way larger than that. And 128 in stunning diamonds. And you're not even getting it for $79.99. That's what's so great about just desperation at the end of a Wednesday when you got 25 minutes to move some jewelry here. So you know we're going to do that. We're going to do our very, very, very best discounting to make it all happen. And so that just means bring it on down. 225, that's the color we want, I think. I think a lot of times when you want a yellow sapphire, you want it to look like that bright sunshine, perfect, brilliant yellow. That's what that is. We're not making it $79, $69, $59. It's our all-time low, and this is where I was talking about this the other day. The mounting has a new price. Just to make the mounting today, it's more than where I'm asking for the whole ring. So it's like getting a $225 for free. And that's always a good thing. If you can get a big ring like this with a major center stone and you end up spending less than you would on the semi-mount by itself, that's a really, really big deal. And that's what this is. $59, $49, $39. It's not going to be. We'll blow it out right now. First caller, I'm making it only $3,499 on the big yellow sapphire, the 225 that looks far larger than that. And it's got that signature mounting, which is so comfortable and wearable and really a classic. So I say, I mean, they're here next to it. When we had the 318 right beside it, you see the difference and it really does look bigger. So take that 225 and just realize you're getting a much bigger look and presence than that even delivers. Want to recap some items before we go here because I know you may have joined us a little bit later. Let me show you the big white diamond ring that we had here as well. This is the white diamond ring that's our 78-point rhombus. It's set east to west in this great classic style. That's here. We got that one under $2,300. Keep that in mind. We also have this very large ruby bracelet, which is right here and looking amazing. What a nice backdrop that makes, don't you think? I'd like that as the backdrop of every piece I show you. Also had earlier, I just want to mention we had this hot pink sapphire as well, which is so stunning, and a Paraiba. So a couple of pieces from our very first few minutes that need a great home, like this hot pink sapphire, which is just breathtaking. That is some very serious hot pink. That's also unheated. So you're getting these really ultimate colors here. And then this one-of-a-kind, really, really special Paraiba in a wide dome-style ring. Here's that diamond again. That's a fancy cut new design there. And here is, look at this. That is the wide band up there with the big, 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 kind of like puffy pave hearts that are almost like, it just looks, it looks kind of cherubic, doesn't it? You see that and you think about the wide band as your platform, like the sky. It's almost as if the diamond hearts are like clouds here or wings carrying this beautiful pear. It is technically a pear shape, but it's got every facet that really looks like it's a heart-shaped Paraiba on this really wide band of mirror finishing. So I know it's a little distracting because it kind of picks up all the reflection of everything around it, but that's a really good piece as well. So a lot to look at here and just a couple reminders of what we have available that have got to go before we do in about 22 minutes. So just want to give you a little heads up because if you did join us a little later in the show, some of these items were in our first few minutes tonight, so you may have missed them and want to make sure you saw that brand new diamond piece and the incredible ruby bracelet and then the pink sapphire. You know the pink sapphire is only $17.77. And then the big Paraiba that's opposite side, it's also $1,777. Two of our most incredible pieces here, down to $1,777 a piece. So if you want the Paraiba or the fabulous hot pink, two great ways to shop those with a really tiny little price. Take a look at them. We'll give it 60 seconds here. Let me know if you have any questions about any of those. And then, of course, that big diamond, that 78-point Rhombus cut, that's only $22.99 for a 78-point VS diamond. That's in a white diamond right there, and that looks pretty flashy and fabulous, so that's a great way to go. So our final call, we still have turquoise necklaces. They were here for $5.99. We had an incredible, beautiful double floral ring with the barrels. We had the Morganite and the aqua here. That was only $9.99. I mean, so many great values that still need big homes. So it's time to dial if you have any questions on those. Yes, here's the pink sapphire on the hand. That is the hottest pink sapphire. You got it. That's the 137. Take a look at this 137 hot pink, unheated, 79 points in diamonds. Loving this look. And you really see how that stone is just fiery and bright and just really glowing, which is what neon's all about. That is an unheated stone though, and that's tough to do. You don't get many hot pinks that have that neon naturally. Usually it requires a little bit of heat treatment to get to that kind of level of saturation. Here's that yellow sapphire, remember, down to $34.99. Here's the big Paraiba ring. That's got such a presence to it. And you'll see that on the hand here. That's going to be our Paraiba. The stone itself is a 48-pointer. It's in a pear shape. Then it has this wide band with the diamonds on either side. You see how that's all mirror finished? And then you've got a little bit of elevation to the way the pave is done in that, like an extended heart shape. And that's only $1,777 as well. So huge stone. Rarity-wise, and a great way to get a great stone at a small price like that, especially when there's that much gold to go with it. We've got a bangle coming up for you as well, and a lot more. We do have that white diamond ring if you're looking for a 1-carater. Got a great white diamond for you, but it's time to pick these up. And then, of course, we can do an incredible off here on the ruby bracelet as well, which the ruby bracelet is 11 carats plus. It has 11 and a half carats of diamonds. So, you know, just your average bracelet, right? 11 and a half carats in diamonds plus 778 in Burma rubies that are just 7 stones, all emerald cuts, and that is down to a crazy, crazy low price. And if you can't stop thinking about it, it's time to call and see what that's all about. There's that ruby bracelet on the wrist here, which goes all the way around. That same pattern goes all the way through the bracelet. So even when you see it here, watch this, because this is my favorite part of the bracelet is I can't even find it now. Where's the clasp? Where is it? Here it is. You have to look for the figure 8s. Because you would never know. There's even here, I mean, there's a figure 8 right there. You can barely see it. That's how consistent the design is there. So there's a little button right about here. There's a little button. It elevates, and you'll press that down to open it. And then to close it, all you do is it's a slide insert. So you just slide it together, click it into place, and you're good to go. And it's locked and ready. So that's the back, technically speaking, although that's kind of the beauty of it is it's all the way around. So there's no front, there's no back. It looks great from all the angles, and we can get you great off here on that one. Each and every one of those emerald cut Burmas, they're over a carat a piece. Then you're $11.55 in the diamond weight as well. So just a hugely important piece there to take advantage of. Also a reminder, the yellow diamond pendant still hanging out here. Time to get it. And that's going to be a huge moment there. For $39.99, you get a 151 yellow diamond in your pendant. So that's hugely important. Take advantage of that. And we have some ruby earrings and some tanzanite earrings and a gorgeous opal pendant, all to show you next. So our last couple of minutes of the show, give us a call on those. We'll help you out. And again, $22.99, $17.77. Then we've got another $17.77. That's only $34.99. And this, wait till you see it. Look at that opal. Opal pendant. You're seeing the worst it'll ever look because again, we're blasting light through it. It needs a proper background. Wait till you see it. It is absolutely stunning. This is what it's all about. For something that goes with everything right here. Crystal opal. Item number on this one is, this is going to be a nice discount. Item number $68.79. Talk about a little something to just wear around your neckline that always works, but look at how we've created this. Great surface here. I actually kind of almost would be tempted to wear it that way just because I think that's a cool design in and of itself. It still shows the opal. And then there are basically 2 cutouts in your bezel here, your frame. It's a bezel and prongs, which is a great secure setting style for an opal. It's a 402. We'll take a look at it on the hand here for another size perspective. Your hidden bail it just means there are two cutouts here. So right along the top, there's going to be a cutout on either side, and then your solid mirror finish gold, and then you've got no diamonds needed. It's really letting the opal do its thing, which is called play of color phenomena. So it really is, in the best case, you're going to get all the colors. That is what you're seeing here. There's that great finishing. Again, if you wanted to wear it that way, I don't see any issue with that. I think that's like a 2-in-1 reversible style. And then you've got color through the sides, every color lit from within. That's really the trick with opals. So few of them give you all those colors. There it is. And we'll make it an easy deal right now. See, as I shadow it, it gets even like better. That's the whole point. It doesn't need a lot of light here. But you see the amazing opal, how it really shows all those really incredible colors, yet it looks like they just appear out of nowhere. I mean, it's a completely transparent stone. You know that because you can see my tweezers through it, right? You seeing that? So it's a transparent stone, yet these colors are just luminescent. They come out of nowhere, and we're going to make this an easy deal. First caller can have it. So much for $19.99. Send it on out of here. We got about 15 minutes left, and my goodness, it's going to take a little bit of just some extraordinary pricing here for the end of the night. Do you see that? You can just pop your chain through one of each section there, and then it'll just be right behind your big bezel and your frame. We'll blow it out. Make it $777. That's it. $777. Try it. Let's just see if we can get it home. Great look here. And I want to give you a measurement too. I didn't do that when it was on the hand. Let me do that again to show you here the diameter of the piece itself, which is a 3/4 inch diameter. So that's got a great size to it. And again, this is the worst it'll ever look because it doesn't like all these lights. Opals don't need all these lights. It just wants to be in regular lighting, doesn't need these big spotlights, 2 of them trained right on it. It just wants to be that beautiful classic piece. And you see that transparency. Again, you're not going to see the tweezers through it. You're not going to see your chain through it because the chain's just going to go right through the top. But you happen to see that here, which is just kind of case in point to the transparency of that stone. So there you see it. All those amazing colors. See the reds? Reds are always tricky in an opal. Reds, greens, purples, blues, yellows, every color is there. So you've got it all happening. And then that great mirror finishing to that bezel / prong itself, even tapered designer prongs there as well. So $777 on that one. And sure enough, we have a revisit. Don't forget about those earrings, sapphire earrings for $9.99. Had those here. If you need an opal ring that would be a great match to this pendant, this would be it. I've got a really cool freeform here. It's item number 6928. Let's take a look since we have the proper background. Look at this freeform. Now, this is a big stone, and it's going to sit a little odd, but let's get you some item numbers here. 6928, 424 to the carat weight on that stone, so it's even a little bit larger than what we saw in the pendant. And I'm going to go ahead and block the light again here so you can really see it a little bit better. That's going to be a 424 stone with 22 points, but those are white diamonds, and they look fabulous, don't they? And they're really, really special. And you've got a great look on the hand, but this is more of almost like a confetti look to the colors. Did you see on the opal pendant how the colors are a little more separated? This is more like hologram confetti together. It just looks incredible, doesn't it? And again, still a beautiful stone, translucent on this one. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh, I love this. It's got a little host rock in the back, which I'll show you. Then here it is, yeah, for a little size, because 424 is never going to tell you the full story on an opal. You got to see it from a distance away. That's a one only, $29.99, forget about it. And look at this width, I just can't help it, but think about the pendant together with it. How great those would look together. I mean, really, you got a really nice match there. Different enough to really look like they're each collectibles in their own right, but very coordinating, right? So that they look great, you know, one on the neckline, one on the hand. Let's go ahead and blow out the ring, make it 1,000. 900, you know what? Try something else here. Let's make it 50, you know what, make it $13.99, do it, get it out the door, it's gotta go. It's gotta go, we have 2 people on the ring, it looks like, and 1 person on the pendant. And maybe you just wanna get the whole set, but there's only 1 ring. You've got the ring, congratulations, the ring is gone. Pendant is here though, unless Virginia's getting the pendant, we'll go back to it just to see, do you have the pendant? Okay, so maybe it sounds like we've hit we've struck a nerve with opals here. And now it looks like the opals are gone. Congratulations. All right, well done. Nicely done. And now back to our normal background here. And let's show you, well, there just happens to be a really, really cool, look at this diamond bracelet. Not the ruby and diamond. All diamonds. New designer. Wait till you see it face on. You've heard of knife edge, right? As a style for usually a ring band. Think of this like an oversized knife edge, the way it's created. But I have honestly, all my years, I've never seen anything quite like this, where you have baguettes lining essentially the apex of the piece, and then pavé that is kind of like, let me show it to you from this angle. It's like a mountaintop, and it elevates up to the top, which is where your baguettes are, and then there's that slight chevron shape to the way the diamonds are set, to the way each and every link, which is completely fluid, look at that. They have managed to make such an angular piece, hinged well enough between every single section that it just has that fluidity to it, so it's gonna obviously curve around the wrist beautifully. Tony, this is item number 6938. Wow, really well done. And oh man, when you see the kind of fire that's happening from the back of those baguettes. Now, I broke it down here. We have 2 diamond weights because we want to just, you know, kind of even it out here with the 260 in the baguettes and 230 in the round brilliants. It's a 7-inch style. Actually, I'm going to double check that because they never write them down. So let me double check for you to make sure it's exactly, because it might, you never know, it might be 7 1/4, it might be 7 1/2. Let me take this away for just a moment and measure it. Then I'll try it on the wrist for you. It does have a couple of figure-8 safeties as well. It is 7 1/4, so that's good to know. Here it is on the wrist, so you can see it from that angle, because this is what you really need to see. It almost reminds me a little bit of a herringbone in a way, with the way the metal is formed, but again, comes up a little higher, doesn't just sit flat on the wrist, but you really get 2 different ways that the diamonds are capable of shining, from the baguettes to the rounds. So that's a really special way to do it. Then you have the insert closure. So one end is just, there's your open end of the insert, so you're just gonna slide it in, and then it's got this figure-8 safety. So it's really simple and easy to put on. Looks incredible. There's also a lot of gold weight to it. It's got this almost like smooth, slinky feel to it. When it's on, never gonna pinch, never gonna do anything, you know, scratch or pinch or anything like that. How about a value? End of the show value. And yeah, I know you totaled it up right now. It's almost 5 carats in diamonds, but we know baguettes are extraordinarily rare and have to be that very high-end clarity. So $490 total weight. And yet, only in white gold, only 7 1/4 inches in length. And we're ready to see it out the door. The very first caller on this one, and oh, let me just hold it up, prop it up again, because you need to see how that angle works. Really streamlined. It's just kind of, again, sleek. It's got this sleek aspect to it, which you don't see out of like a classic tennis bracelet. I mean, it still is. The concept is diamonds all the way, wrapping around your wrist, kind of like a tennis bracelet feel. But it's got so much more interest and so much more dance, the way the diamonds are going to reflect differently. And you're already seeing that. Even here, as it's barely moving. We're going to make it happen for you, 1 caller only, and this is a designer piece, so it is it is literally slated to go out here at $25,335. And then obviously we could open it up to maybe taking out 1,000 off here, 1,000 there. I'm just going to make it rock bottom right now. It's a little serious situation where at the end of the show here, we got a big diamond bracelet. You've never seen anything like it in all the time we've ever brought you bracelets. We've never had anything of this level. I'm just going to make it easy right now. The very first caller can have it. It's just blowout on diamonds that should be $12,000 a carat. Well, 12,000 times 490, you get the idea. You're talking about a mega, mega piece that should be closer to 100, not 25,000, and I'll take it a lot lower than 20 or 15 or 10. And yet, the baguettes, bigger stones lining the entire center of the bracelet, all the way around. Try it, because if you love a diamond, oh, you know what I would see? I'm envisioning it right now. If you want to stack or layer and you want to build a whole story with the way that you stack up your bracelets together, this is the way to do it. Add it to it. I'll make it right now. First caller, $4,999. It is unbelievable. And for that amount of gold, because it's a lot thicker and heavier and really wider than most of our, like, think tennis bracelets and whatnot, this is quite a bit wider. So you've got so much gold making an impact. You have this mega, mega diamond weight at $490. And yet there's something to be said about the workmanship, which I know we don't think about necessarily, but there's a lot of that workmanship and skill that goes into a bracelet that is more complex, like this one is. So I could not recommend it more highly. It really is. That's all about now value. That's just turned into a gorgeous showpiece, but now it's all about the value is the real highlight here of this one, and that is one to own. And there is only one. It's 7¼ inches, so it'll fit an average size wrist beautifully, and it has just got to go here. If you have any questions about anything you've seen throughout the 3 hours, please do let us know, because we've only got about 7 minutes left, so we'd love to help you out if there's something you'd need to see again. Do want to remind you here, there's something coming up which I would love to show you today or tomorrow or the next day. But the truth is, I can't even show it till we have our weekend audience, because it is that limited. So many of you have asked me about this and waited patiently for it. It has been years in the making. It is based off my own piece, and I'm just going to show it to you as a little late night heads up of what's coming up this weekend. This is one I cannot have you miss out on. And this is not today, because we have to wait till we have, you know, full complement of viewers. But look at this. This is my first ever turquoise station necklace. It's based off of a version that I've worn on the air that you guys went nuts over, and I said, well, that's no problem to make it, right? Until we realized Sleeping Beauty is inaccessible, and we had to do Sleeping Beauty. So this will be like our DBTY, except it's more like a TBTY, or maybe it's an SBTBTY, because it's kind of like a Sleeping Beauty turquoise by the yard. So that's going to be coming up this Saturday. Don't miss it. Do not miss it. And the reason I'm giving you 3 days of advance warning is because there are so few available. There were only so many we could make. So we have some in white and some in yellow, and I'm talking 5 in white and a few more than that in yellow. And I know how much you guys have asked for it and wanted it and waited on it. So it's coming up Saturday. Make sure you're here if you're interested in a turquoise necklace. Seriously, guys, I was hoping to get like 1,000 of them. We have a total of 20 of them for everybody in the nation. So I know it's going to go. It's very affordable. It's the best turquoise in the world. It's solid gold. It took us forever to get enough turquoise together to make this happen. So that Saturday, it will be here on Saturday. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for that. Oh my gosh, that necklace is like, it's even larger than mine. We did larger beads than I even have, and I love it so much, and I know I'll never get one. So anyway, that's Saturday. Make sure you're with us for that. Just had to make sure you got a little heads up on that one. Also, before we go, quick little end of the show special here. Pink diamonds on their way. Incredible value. Let me just try something. Little end of the show. You stayed up late with us. A big thanks for that. And this is item number 299. And it is a pink and white diamond ring. Yay! It's major. And it's got a whole grid of pink diamond pave across the top. 1 carat total weight in overall diamond weight here. 1 carat total in your pink and your white, but it's pretty even. I know the breakdown, I believe, was 50 and 50, so you've got a really nice even split there. And it's all VS diamonds, even the pinks, which is that grid of pave sitting up a little higher. It's almost like, think of it like a bridge, but without the diamonds going underneath it. It's kind of like got that whole bar going underneath, so it really sits it up nicely on the hand. It is comfortable, but you get that big squared off platform across the top. It's a little end of the show. You stayed up late with us, and we appreciate that, so we're going to really treat you to a huge value on this mega pink and white diamond ring. 1 full carat, pretty evenly split. Does have, speaking of splits, got that slightly split shank leading up to the top portion there. We only have the one, and it's time for it to go. And it's been $24.99 for quite some time. If you do have questions, we have quite a few of our really incredible items here today. If you want to discuss any of those with us here at the end of the show, please do so. We still have that yellow diamond pendant, which I'll try to get you a last look at here for $39.99, in addition to sapphire earrings and the pink diamond, the 109. All of that is here. We're going to make this a very cool value right now. First caller, you can have it for $999. And that's it if you want the pink and the white diamonds. And here's what it looks like. This is also a wonderful design that has enough elevation to the way it's set up. It is perfection with the Wonder Ring, whether it's 1 or 2 of them that you want to add. It's perfect. So think about, oh my goodness, if only I had it to show you. Think about what would happen if you put, see how there's a little elevation there, meaning my tweezers can kind of slide and nest right up next to it on either side. That's what makes it so perfect with a band or a Wonder Ring or whatever you have. So if you even want to add or dress it up even further, you certainly can do that with ease. And it'll all look like it's made to go together, like it's all meant to be as one, like it was designed that way. So $999 gets that one to you. and pink and white diamonds at a full carat in its size. And what a value for the end of the night as we go back up close here and take another look at it for $999. All right, so we'll see who's got it. Then we're going to recap that yellow diamond pendant for the last couple of minutes coming up here. And do ask your operators if you have any questions or want to check on anything, or go ahead and talk to us about the pink diamond or that ruby bracelet. We're here to help. So let's make a deal here at the end of the night when we've got a very special assortment. I mean, this may have been the biggest and best assortment I've ever seen on a Wednesday, and that's saying something. And we have one last look at the yellow diamond pendant. I'll bring that out one more time, 6733. Got a mega value for you on that one, down to the wire here. But if you want to just go ahead and scoop it here at the end of the show, sounds like the pink diamond may be gone. Check with your operators on that. Just want to show this up close and personal. There it is. The 151 have only had a select handful of this size yellow diamond ever in rings. This is our first in a pendant, our first. 151 in the size, 101 of additional white diamonds. That one is just set to go. Yes, Christine. Trying the which? Oh, yes, absolutely. Technically, it's not a kite cut, it's a rhombus. Just let them know. Yeah, I just, they called it a kite cut. I saw that. It's not a kite cut. It's a rhombus. It's a true, it's got the even sides to it and everything. Let me try that on for you. Here it is on the hand. There's that rhombus cut one more time. Had that earlier. That's the big 78 pointer right there. So incredible east-west stone, really well set. It's got that mirror finishing, kind of like the design carries through on either side. So a mirror finish, kind of a rhombus shape on either side. And just the way that flashes gets your attention, doesn't it? It's like sending out the searchlight, isn't it? So that one, and by the way, that was a quick deal. I know we did that for $22.99, and it sounds like that one is verifying right now. We'll take a last final look here up close. Yeah. Oh, sure I can. Yeah, I can do that right here, right now. Take a look at this on the hand, zoomed in. So there's what it looks like up close and personal, so you can really just kind of see what that's all about. Did she want to see it on the ring finger, index finger, middle finger? I can do whatever she'd like. Okay, so yeah, ring finger is on now. I was saying earlier this could be such a good match. We'll show it up close too, because that's the best way to see the quality as well, is to see it right here. So you can really see what it does with the way it's cut, because I know it says kite cut. It's not. It's a rhombus cut, and it's a really fancy, beautiful cut that's set east to west. I love that the points are where the corner prongs are. So it really just allows that shape to show off on that stone. We're signing off in about 20 seconds. So thanks again for being with us tonight. We're back to do it again tomorrow. So join us at 7 p.m. Pacific, and that's 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you for a big Thursday. Tomorrow is jewelry, not gems. So keep that in mind. It's our jewelry week, and gems will be next Thursday. And we'll see you guys, in just about in a few. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. Keep calling. We'll be here.